Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge?
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge?
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
No, I didn't touch it.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I want to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me.
Hello, Davis Wolves fan, and welcome to the 2023 football season. Brad Bentley here on the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. I am joined by Bobby Alexander, and we've got a newcomer with us this evening, Chad Fielding, who's going to be filling the big shoes of Jared Morris, Macho Man himself. He's on to greener pastures at Wynnewood, Oklahoma. And Chad, we are glad to have you joining us here. It's homecoming, first game of the year. You name it, we got everything going on all at one time.
Absolutely. A little bit of heat in the press box.
A little bit of heat, no air conditioning up here. So.
It's kind of like a sauna up here. I don't know about you guys.
If there's a designated fanner, we need somebody to come up here and start fanning us.
We do have a couple extra kids up here. I think that's going to be their job is, just kind of fan us all evening so we can hopefully make it through this game. But
So I recognize one of them. That's my kid. So we can put him on fanning duty.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought he was running water because at the rate I'm sweating up here.
Yeah, man, it is brutal. Luckily, we did back the game up to 8 o'clock this evening, so we're actually on a little bit early, but we do have the homecoming festivities here for you guys.
Right. So as soon as it starts, we're going to go directly to homecoming and let you guys listen to it.
Now, I know you mentioned Mr. Morris. I had intended on throwing a graphic up with him on the screen and, with the whole in the arms of an angel kind of thing as he's moved on to greener pastures. It's ironic, but
hey, the good news is we got the Wynnewood game coming up.
We do have Wynnewood.
It's never too late, Bobby.
And I do know that he is actually watching right now. He's already texted me about the stream, so he is at home watching. So, Mr. Morris.
Never too late for a practical joke. I'm just telling you ahead of time.
Yeah, it will happen. But anyway, so what you guys excited for tonight? I'm excited.
I'm ready to see what we're going to see. Scrimmages, typically we don't get to see our starters a lot. You get to see some small snippets of what to expect. So, I'm really excited to see what the 2023-24 edition of the Wolves look like. I think it's going to be a little bit different than what we're used to.
Yeah.
I know the three of us, we kind of sat down and talked on that couch.
Do we have to go back to that?
Dude, that was bad. It was like The View all over again, the male version of The View.
Oh,
so,
man, that's awful comparison.
Yeah,
okay.
It's bad. But anyway, you know, we talked about it briefly, but I think this edition of the Wolves is going to be pretty significantly different than a lot of what we've seen. Offensively, I think you're going to see a lot of different stuff.
Yep.
Oh, here we go, guys.
We're gonna go to the homecoming festivities so everybody can hear that, and then we'll be back for the game just a little bit early. We'll get back to that discussion right there.
That sounds great.
We'll see you here in just a little bit.
This year's Who's Who Biggest Flirt. She plans to go into aesthetic program out of state and open her own business. Presley is escorted by Wolf Senior, number 56, Mason Tomlinson. Mason is a son of Brandon and Bithia Tomlinson and little brother to Tyler and Brittany Tomlinson. His grandparents are Paul and Mona Osborne and Dixie and the late Eddie Tomlinson. Mason attends the Emmanuel Baptist Church. He's involved in football, wrestling, and powerlifting. Mason was named this year's Who's Who Best Dressed. In his free time, he enjoys hunting, fishing, and hanging out with his friends. Mason plans to become an instrumentation engineer. Our senior candidate, Miss Presley Smith, and her escort, number 56, Mason Tomlinson. Our junior candidate is Miss Kaden Buckaloo. Kaden is the daughter of Jeff and Ashley Buckaloo, and big sister to Jeffrey and Ty Buckaloo. Her grandparents are Johnny and Wanda Buckaloo, Raymond and Patricia Pereira, and Chris and Amy Irwin. Kaden is involved in cheer, wrestling, and BPA. She attends SOTC, Southern Tech, for esthetician program and hopes to go to college and on a wrestling scholarship. Kaden is escorted by Wolf Senior, number 8, Ty Barnett. Ty is the son of Sean Barnett and Mackie and Adam Gamble, and little brother to Trey and Bailey Gamble. His grandparents are Dessa Mackey, Tabby Mackey, John and Barbara Parker, Joe Barnett, and Larry and Kim Andrews. He's involved in football, basketball, baseball, and currently taking college courses. Ty was named this year's Who's Who Mr. DHS. He plans to go to the University of Oklahoma and become a civil engineer. Our junior candidate, Miss Kate Buckaloo, and her escort, number 8, Ty Barnett. The sophomore candidate is Miss Presley Hunt. Presley is the daughter of Stephen and Patty Hunt, and little sister to Austin Hunt. Her grandparents are Rodney and Kathy Elmore, and Betty and the late Raymond Hunt. Presley attends the Midway Hill Baptist Church. She's involved in softball, basketball, golf, Key Club, and the Howe Media class. She was selected to the 2023 Canadian Valley All-Conference team in basketball and was a regional qualifier for the high school golf team. Presley has been awarded the Choctaw Star Student, Oklahoma Honor Society, the Superintendent's Honor Roll, National Society of High School Scholars, and the Masonic Lodge Student of Today. She plans to attend the University of Oklahoma after high school. Presley is escorted by Wolf Senior, number 2, Seth Knapp. Seth is the son of Carrie Casey and the little brother to Caleb Casey, Blaine Knapp, and Bailey Wissinger. His grandparents are David and Martha Casey and Wanda and the late Tom Jack Knapp. Seth is involved in football, track, and weightlifting. He was named the 2023-2024 Who's Who Most Athletic. Seth plans to attend trade school to become an electrician and work in the oil and gas industry. Our sophomore candidate, Mr. Presley Hunt, escorted by number 2, Seth Knapp. Entering the field at this time is the 2022 Davis Willis Football Homecoming Queen, Miss Anna Merrill. Anna is the daughter of Jennifer Womack and Greg Merrill, little sister to Trevor, Sydney, and Maddie Merrill. Her grandparents are Wayne and Kathy Womack. Anna attends the Emmanuel Baptist Church. She is currently attending East Central University and majoring in dental hygiene. Anna is being escorted by Wolf Sr., number 78, Colton Rawls. Colton is a son of Justin and Crystal Rawls, little brother to Kobe Jones and big brother to Caden Rawls. His grandparents are Debbie and the late Charlie Allison and Lorraine and the late Danny Rawls and the late Lanny Warren. Colton attends the Emmanuel Baptist Church. He's involved in football and powerlifting. Colton was named this year's Who's Who Class Clown. He plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in kinesiology. With Anna and Colton are the Flower Girl, Millie Jo Chapman, and Crown Bearer, Connor James McCartney. Millie Jo is the daughter of Kevin and Sarah Chapman and the little sister to Maggie Mae Chapman. Her grandparents are Chris and Lori Foster, Bob Chapman, and Joanne Townsend. She is in Mrs. Roby's kindergarten class. Millie Jo attends the Midway Hill Baptist Church. She enjoys playing outside, riding her scooter, working cows with her daddy, and playing softball. Millie Jo is currently learning how to drive a tractor so her daddy doesn't have to anymore. When she grows up, she wants to be a ballerina. Connor is the son of Stephen and Jamie McCartney and the little brother to Kendall and Carson McCartney. His grandparents are LaDonna Skelton, Johnny and Peggy Wilkins, Chopper and Liz McCartney, and her great-grandma Betty. Connor attends the Midway Hill Baptist Church. He enjoys playing t-ball, golfing, Mario Kart on his Nintendo Switch, playing with race cars, and anything with his big brother and sister. One of his favorite hobbies include falling asleep on the lawnmower. Today is also his 6th birthday. So let's wish him a happy birthday. That is our 2022 football homecoming queen, Miss Anna Merrill, and her escort, number 78, Colton Rawls, with the Flower Girl, Millie Jo Chapman, and crown bearer, Connor James McCartney. Now, the moment has come. Colton, will you please place the crown on the 2023 Davis High School football homecoming queen, Miss Caden Buckaloo. Our 2023 Davis Woods football homecoming queen, Miss Caden Buckaloo.
So we are back. Hopefully you enjoyed that, seeing Caden Buckaloo, the 2023 homecoming queen candidate, homecoming queen. So I'm waiting to hear. I'm with bated breath, waiting on the homecoming float. I don't know if you guys saw those earlier.
If you were downtown, saw the parade, saw all four of the class floats. All pretty close this year. I think it's going to be a close race.
Oh, I agree.
On who wins that one. So
I've heard some differing opinions from bunch of different people. It seems like everybody has a strong opinion one way or the other, but lots of people like their class's float.
Yeah, I don't know that I could pick one over the other, but I was really hot down there anyway, so sweat might have affected my vision a little bit. But
did you have a favorite?
Oh man, I'm okay. All honesty here, my age. I grew up loving Batman and Joker.
Okay.
So, I always got to kind of lean that direction, but I do get the Spider-Man and then Marvel, or the Hulk in the last one. that I saw. I'm trying to think of who am I missing? Oh, I think Superman was the other one.
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah. And so,
Chad, do you have a favorite?
You know, it's not every day you see superheroes in downtown Davis, Oklahoma. So just to see that, I would say I kind of like the Hulk.
Yeah, the Hulk was kind of cool. I like that.
He was beating up on the
Panther?
The Panther back there. Yeah, so I think that was good.
I like the graffiti. Did you guys see the graffiti?
I did. Yeah.
So unfortunately, I know the kid that did that. So,
so a couple other things from the parade that I don't know if you guys noticed, but you know, the band got a new wrap on their trailer.
Yeah, it looks great.
Look awesome, sharp and clean. So, man, congratulations to them for getting that. But now back to the football game. Oh well, excuse me. We got a couple of guys being inducted to the
Hall of Fame,
Alumni Hall of Fame. I believe Darren Rogers. Class of, I think it said, no, I'm not going to say year because I'm going to get it wrong and I'm going to make him feel way older than he is.
87.
Okay, I wanted to say that, but I was like.
Darren Rogers?
Graduated in 87.
Yeah.
And then.
Brandon Tomlinson.
I didn't see a class on his, so I don't know that one, but is that your class?
No, it's not my class.
Oh, okay.
Close, but no.
But congratulations to those two gentlemen.
Brandon, the father to Mason Tomlinson, senior this year, going to play a lot on offense and defense. Looking forward to watching that kid control the front there up in the offensive defensive line.
Going to be a big part of the team this year.
He is, you bet.
Definitely going to need that leadership up front. You know, we talked about it in that off-brand view episode we did. Yeah, I think it'll be good.
So you guys, if you had to pick 2 or 3 keys to the season, a successful season, what are you guys looking for this year, offensively and defensively?
Brad or Chad, I'll let you go first on this one, then I'll follow you up.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that number of passes. I'm looking forward to seeing 10 to 15. If it goes up to 15 to 20, all the better.
Okay.
I think how that pass game works for us is going to be one of the keys. How our kids stay healthy. We've already lost one last week in Marlowe.
Hated to see Ethan May. That's a poor kid that's kind of been snake bit through his high school career.
And especially after, because we recorded our show between scrimmage 1 and scrimmage 2, and then we talked about him at length a couple of times, and then him getting hurt. So hate to see that, but
and the scrimmage that he got hurt in with the first string there, he was our only touchdown actually on that 24-yard run against Marlowe.
Yeah.
So I hated that happened later in the scrimmage. And again, Toby and Jenny are great people. And again, I hate to see that young man got hurt.
So those are 2 keys on offense, and then defensively, we've got to control the line of scrimmage. We've got it down there in the big uglies, the center, the 2 tackles. We've really got to control that to free up our linebackers because we've got a group of linebackers that can move. So them controlling the line of scrimmage and then getting them off the field so that they can get a breather. And getting into our second row of kids so that those first stringers can get a break.
So I'm a little, if I had some concerns, one of them would be depth this year. I don't think we're quite as deep, so it's one of those things that, a lot of those kids are going to be playing a lot of snaps. So, depth is one of those concerns I have. Keeping kids healthy, obviously losing one already, that hurts, but we're going to have to really rely on the kids we've got. Smaller sophomore class probably than some of the last ones we've had that are playing. So, again, we're really going to have to kind of really rely on that junior and senior class. I expect to see a couple freshmen, at least one. I know we were talking about earlier that we expect to start it as kicker.
Yep.
But I expect to see kind of some of those brought up as the season progresses. I know there's at least one that I know that'll be early on in the, at the very beginning of the season, first game. But I think there will be several others that move up also.
Yep.
So junior high got kicked off. They started our season yesterday. So 8th and 9th over
and
at
went out on fire last night. Made the trip over 7 miles to the town that shall remain nameless.
Okay, here we go. Homecoming. Hold on, let's see what we got.
Freshman come in second there. Sophomores taking home
the trophy for homecoming float. Freshman came in second.
Okay, so that's a good job. Congratulations him. But back to the junior high last night, making that trip 7 miles to the east, taking on Sulphur, and really, kind of had their way, to be honest.
We just need the song "Taking Care of Business" right
Yeah,
about now.
yeah.
They did
That's
that.
exactly what they did. They looked good. There were some 8th graders that got on the field, and junior high is 8th and 9th grade, but a bunch of 8th graders got on the field, looked good in their opportunities. 9th grade boys did what they were supposed to do, it really just kind of handled it. I believe the final score was 30-6.
30-6, you bet.
The 6 points coming late for Sulphur in that third quarter.
So let's talk just a little bit about this game. So Pauls Valley, Davis. The last meeting, I don't know if you guys remember last year, it was a pretty close game for most of the game. It was 28-14. Davis won. Current streak, so Davis has now won 5 in a row over Pauls Valley. I'm sure Pauls Valley is ready to get that ended. Obviously, we don't play every year, so the last time Pauls Valley won in this streak was in 2001. So, again, it's kind of recently we've played a bunch of games against them. I kind of like this matchup because of vicinity, and usually they're pretty evenly matched teams, so I enjoy this. So, 15th all-time meeting between the Wolves and Panthers.
You said 2001, really?
2001, man.
Davis is one. Okay, wow. I'm sorry, I'm kind of reading over. I didn't get a chance to look at his stuff for.
So we got to mention our fourth member, right? Because he may not be in the booth with us, but he's with us every week. And that's
every week.
Boyd Fulton. He is our statistician. He provides our kind of a snapshot every year of the season, kind of what to look forward to. Pauls Valley is a team that they do have some Davis connections. You got Dusty Raper as the head coach. Again, former Davis guy. So we're going to do the invocation here. We'll take just a second here, and we'll be back after the invocation and national anthem.
Here to voice our prayer tonight is DHS Junior Cheerleader Addison Bryant, to be followed by the playing of our national anthem by the Pride of the Arbuckles, the Davis High School Marching Blues Band. But first, our invocation.
Please bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and for everything you have given us. Thank you for those who are overseas risking their lives so that we can gather here today. We ask that you please watch over us and keep everyone safe during and after the game. Help us to let your light shine through us in everything that we do. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
The Pride of the Arbuckles there with the national anthem. So we talked about it being homecoming. We also talked about it being the season opener. And, one statistic that I think is really interesting about the season openers is, the last season opener home loss that Davis had was in 1992. So that's been
to Ringling.
To
Wow.
Ringling. So
Okay,
that's been a
that's
long
good one.
time since we've lost at home on our season opener. All time.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say all time looks like we are 53, 36, and 5.
In season openers, yeah. You were talking about connections between the two teams. The head coach over there is Dusty Raper. A 2001 grad of Davis and son of former longtime Davis assistant Jerry Don Raper. He's in his 6th season over there as the Panthers head coach. He was a member of the 2000 Davis Wolves runner-up team and has been an assistant at Marlowe and Ada prior to going to Pauls Valley. And so lots of connections between these two teams. Also being right here so close gives that little extra flavor to the game, you know. And man, it's weird for a lot of people for this to be homecoming. It's the first game of the season. I think it just you couldn't pour any more emotion into this game. So I'm looking forward to it. Everybody's on edge. I talked to a bunch of the boys today. They were already, you know, full of nerves and everything as the day got going. So, but here we are. It's here.
There's definitely going to be some nerves. You know, it's the first time these kids have been out this season. First time a lot of these kids, for some of them, it's the first time they've played high school football. You know, whether it's a sophomore maybe that didn't play last year, or a freshman that's going to suit up, or even juniors and seniors maybe that didn't get a lot of repetition in the past. So
yeah, and it doesn't matter how much you play as a junior hire. It is different on a Friday night with the lights on in front of your fans. I mean, it just is. So.
And, you know, it's one of those things, kind of like Mike Tyson said, you know, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, right?
Yep,
so it's
absolutely.
one of those things that you really don't know what to expect till you kind of get out there and see what happens.
Well, then Pauls Valley played a game week 0.
They did. You know, Pauls Valley played a game. They played one of kind of what's been one of Davis's thorns in their side over the last 4 or 5 years, which is the Lindsay Leopards. Pauls Valley came out victorious. You know, that's a big win. Won comfortably.
I would say I think they beat them by 2 scores. You know, so obviously they're coming into this off a high. Davis a little more not down, but somber moment. You know, coming off that scrimmage with Marlowe. You know, and having the injury. But I think the boys are going to be ready. You're going to have to be ready. I think Pauls Valley is going to try to beat us on the ground. And we'll just have to. We're going to have to contain them.
And Davis has had a couple minor injuries from camp. You know, it's they've still got a couple kids that are kind of healing up a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see. Some of the lineups have changed from week to week, so it's one of those things. We're obviously kind of interested ourselves to see what that lineup looks like tonight. Shuffled some kids between scrimmages, had some injuries even in the scrimmages, so we've had to do some more shuffling again. So it'll be interesting to see what we come out in.
Yeah, talking about the lineup, we definitely want to mention the Jessica South with eXp Realty. She is going to be our sponsor for the lineup this year, and so thank you to her for contributing to what we do here. You know, it's great to get these new partners on. We're actually going to be doing a commercial for her. Apologies, give us a few more days to get that commercial done and ready and everything. I don't know if it was back into school year up a week or just the fact this was homecoming, but it seemed like that, you know, normal 2.5 weeks I had to get help get these kids ready and everything. Man, it got way condensed. And so
I don't know if you see down there, but it looks like we've got a former media student.
Yes, I actually talked to him earlier just before coming into the game.
Kyler
Drake. And so I've got some big news for Kyler Drake to talk about him right now. So he graduated from the esports program, also from media, got a scholarship to go to Southeastern to be a part of their esports program to commentate and do what we do, probably way better than we do it. You know, but he actually informed me he now is a paid radio broadcaster on the radio station for Southeastern down there. So
that's awesome.
Congrats to him.
Hey, and Kyler used to sit back behind us. I remember as a sophomore, maybe even as a freshman, he sat back behind us, ran the show for a long time. Loved getting on the microphone.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the great
loved
thing
it.
about. So I knew he would be a natural. He has been a natural, and good for Kyler.
Awesome deal for him. And you know, I'm glad to see a media student go on and you know, in the same field, jump out there and be successful. And man, he's not. I mean, he took no time off. He's diving right in and getting after it.
So does that mean the ground and pound tree has grown then? Because we're starting to put kids out. We're gonna on their own ground and pound show out in
10 years down the road.
Now.
We're gonna look back and we're gonna be the Bill Snyder of the broadcasting
That's
series.
Exactly
okay?
what we want. Right?
Everybody's gonna come from our tree. Yeah. I look forward to that.
Good to see Kyler out there. So just watching Pauls Valley warm up a little bit. They got a lot of good-looking kids. Now I don't see a lot of kids out there. Depth looks like they got about 35 kids or so. But they do have some good size up front. Some good skill position kids are out running routes right now.
Quarterback's tall.
Quarterback is tall.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Throwing out of the shotgun quite a bit there. Not a good throw that time.
No, a little bit of wobble on the ball. I'm okay. Make that throw all night long.
So, and I think we're going to probably see this, but Pauls Valley is not going to. They're not going to make their headway throwing the ball. I think they're really going to try and focus on the ground game.
Yeah.
Again, maybe I'll be dead wrong on that, but the film I've seen of them up to this point looks like they're a little bit stronger running team. And again, I don't know. We've got another quarterback in here. I think this is actually the starter. I think that was the backup guy.
Okay. But still,
okay, we're going to
same result.
We're going to stop watching at this point because. Those two
maybe we
passes
should
weren't
keep
the
watching
two we
them.
wanted to watch. Yeah, okay. But again, the thing that I think most people are going to be most surprised by is how efficient Davis is going to be throwing the ball. I mean, through 2 scrimmages, I've really been surprised how well we've thrown the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing that Davis is going to have to adjust to, we got a kid back there that can throw the ball. We got kids on the outside or even on the tight end spot that can catch the ball. Now it's to those trenches. Pass blocking has not been something that Davis has done very often, ever.
He's got to have time to throw the ball.
And
if we're going to throw it, you got to give him at least a couple of seconds.
Hopefully those kids are able to pick that up pretty easily and go between run blocking, pass blocking, because that's a whole new look that they're going to have to be able to deal with.
So joining us up here in the booth, we got to talk about our friends up here. We got Mr. Mapes, the voice of the Wolves.
The voice of the Wolves, yep, absolutely. A new writer for the Davis News.
That's right. I've enjoyed his sports articles and his articles as a whole.
Yep, it's been good stories. So always be sure and pick up a Davis newspaper and check that out. So
Shane Moss down there on the clock again. Todd Barnett and Sean Barnett also. We've got our group. I told Todd earlier the AC's not working in here, so he had to open the window, so he can't bang on the window this time or he's going to fall through.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, we got shoes to fill as far as banging on the windows because Mr. Morse is gone.
You guys are going to have to carry the stick. Mr. Morse is no longer here, so you guys are going to have to do it for us. In his rip the window.
Yeah, I don't know that he's willing to bang the windows at home while he's watching us, but his wife might have something to say about that.
So CCS is immediately more happy with our broadcast because Mr. Morris isn't going to bang on the windows at CCS this year.
Yeah. So
if we should play.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen. We've got about 20
minutes or so
till the game time. I think we'll take a commercial break. Get our sponsors thank you'd out there, and for those of you who are new to us as sponsors, we're going to have those commercials for you for next week. Get them ready to go for you. But we definitely want to thank everybody. We couldn't do this without you guys.
So you're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley. I almost said Jared Morris. Man alive! I got to get used to this. Bobby Alexander and Chad Fielding, and we will be back.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Foreman. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone.
So we got about 8 minutes before kickoff here, and it looks like we got the Davis captains coming out. So who do you guys see down there? Who's coming out for?
So it looks like I got number 8, Ty Barnett, number 78, which I believe is Colton Rawls, number 2, Seth Knapp,
and Mason Tomlinson.
Mason Tomlinson. So all the seniors, you know, big parts of the team, going to go out and make that first flip.
I expect all 4 of those guys to be big contributors.
Yeah, absolutely. And not just from a gameplay standpoint, but leadership standpoint. Those guys are they're going to have to put the rest of the team, say, hey, boys, get behind me, and I'll lead the way. It's on. Those 4 are a big part of that.
So, we're talking about keys to the game. So let's talk about the one player you kind of are looking forward to watching tonight, or you think is going to play some key moments this evening. Who would you guys pick as that one person this evening?
So, if you want to go ahead and take this one first, okay.
You go.
I threw you under the bus a while ago, so I was going to jump out for you this one. I'm gonna take the default answer, and Jake Parker graduated last year. So now we got the new quarterback, junior Luke Linville. So I think it's going to be a lot to be on him. New look offense, but new options offense. More options that we have. It's really going to be up to him on his play and setting the tone for the game, especially offensively. So I expect to see him do great things, and I'm looking forward to it.
How about you, Chad?
Well, I'm going to go with another junior, another one in the backfield, Brendan Rawls. I think he's going to carry a little bit more of the load this year for running the ball, but he's also going to be leading our defense at the linebacker position. And so I'm anxious to see how he does on both sides of the ball, but especially on that defensive side. And hopefully he'll step up and plug those holes when he needs to. I know he's not afraid of contact.
Oh, yeah, no way.
So give me a senior, and so, again, one that I'm really kind of excited to watch is out there as one of the captains tonight. So I'm going to go with Ty Barnett, Ty's going to be playing that outside linebacker position. He's going to be playing a little tight end. He's going to be playing a little running back. He's kind of a utility tool in that, he can play a lot of different positions. The important part is that the thing with Ty is that he's very flexible and can play. He's got good speed. He's got good length. So, again, I think that kid, he can make a difference defensively. I noticed, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before when he got hurt, and our defense really took we took a hit when we got lost him for the season. It took us a little bit to catch back up. So, I think it's a kid that can contribute some good plays, and I'll take the senior Ty Barnett this evening. It's my player of the game.
All right. So as we just saw the flip there. Pauls Valley won the coin toss, deferred to the second half, and the Wolves take that, and they're going to receive at the north end of the field as most of the boys are coming out now. But, man, I'm right there with you on Ty. I talked about this on our little preseason show. I dubbed him Hypezilla a couple years ago because there's just nobody more into the game than that guy right there. And I think with a young team, because we do have we got a bunch of young kids out there, and I think with him coming out there, it's going to be a lot of his, ability to pick those players up and motivate his teammates to. So, yeah, I'm looking for that with you, Brad.
And we kind of have to talk about him because his dad's right next to us, too.
Yeah,
right?
He might smack us if we don't. So
here we go. Wolves for the first time coming out to the field. They're about to make their way out there. And here we go. Mitchell Garrison leading them out onto the field.
Good to see the tradition of the American flag coming out with them.
Cheerleaders leading the way there with some tumbling passes, which you always kind of get a kick out of that.
Addison Ryan and Gabby Weber. Yep. Band out there, a lot of students out there on the field, which, I'm glad to see that. Want to see more participation. I see a bunch of them in the Hawaiian outfits tonight, Hawaii being the theme for tonight. But
stands are full. Again, I know we talked earlier about how there were a lot of seats already kind of held back. People were looking forward to the start of this game, and there's a lot of people in our stands, which looks great.
Yep, man, I'm looking forward to it. I am a little excited that they are we receiving to start the game?
Yeah.
My son, number 43, Maverick Alexander, told me last night, he said, Dad, there's a 50-50 shot I'm on the field to start the game. And I said, well, who's the other guy? Who's the guy in front of you? He said, no, it's a quarter. I was like, I didn't understand what he was trying to tell me. And then he finally explained. He said, Dad, it's the coin flip. I'm on the receiving kickoff team. I'm not on the kicking team. And I was like, okay. So I know he's excited. He's been looking forward to get to be a proud dad up here for that moment.
So I got to be honest with you. I'm having a hard time not seeing the luxurious locks down there, or somebody similar. Somebody's going to have to carry.
Nobody's got the hairdo.
Somebody's going to have to carry the mullet for us. I don't know where it's.
I don't know
man.
who's going to have it.
So 38. Look at that young man. He's got a little bit. He's got a little tail sticking out the end there.
Okay.
81, maybe making a run for it.
Again, so the season's early. We already have people trying to give us nicknames. I don't know if you guys have. I know, Bobby, you've had D. Idleman already telling us what his new nickname is. Have you had any other young man?
So I did. Okay, so you and I had this conversation actually. D came into my office the other day, and you actually had called me, and I said I was standing here talking to the 0 Minute Menace, which we know we can't really call him that anymore because he plays so often.
That's exactly right.
He emphatically told me that he is now known as D3.
D3,
and
okay.
Man, kudos to that kid because he comes up with some good nicknames for himself.
I like D3.
I don't like the kids making their own nicknames, but, man, he comes up with some good ones. And it fits him a couple of ways. I was like, oh, it's because you're wearing the number 3. And he's like, no. It's because I'm D3 material.
There you go.
Oh,
I was like,
at least he didn't call himself NAIA Idleman.
There you go.
At least he's going At least he's going on to D1, D2, or D3.
He said, "I am D3 material."
There you go.
Man, God love that kid. He's a good kid.
He is a good kid.
Funny kid, and I'm looking forward to watching him these last junior and senior years he's got left on the field. So
again, Coach Owens out there with his kickoff return team, kind of setting the standard here. Kind of expect to see back deep. I'm expecting Dakota Carter, and we'll see who else.
I think Tyson Moss will be back there as well.
Tyson Moss, yeah. I'm looking forward to Tyson. Tyson had a really good year last year. I know he really set the tone to have a good year this year. I know in talking to Mr. Owens earlier this year, one of the things that he told me is he's like, man, I've got to find a way to get more reps for Tyson. I really think he can be special with the ball, and I think he will probably do that. Dakota Carter back deep, Mitchell Garrison, and actually Jackson Bonner are your two up guys.
Good to see Jackson out there on the field. Senior this year.
Tyson's there in the middle, about the 25?
So also out on the field, like you said, we see a young Mr. Fielding, Wyatt Fielding, Tyson Moss, and then opposite sides number 15, which I think is Rance Digby, but it's Gabe Gaddis. Okay.
Talked to him earlier today. He's looking forward to hitting somebody.
Rance is number 33. Again, it's one of those things. Usually it takes us a couple games before we kind of get everybody's numbers down. So bear with us if we
as we get ready for the ACT Roofing kickoff of the game.
ACT Roofing, appreciate your sponsorship of Davis Wolves football. So here we go. Raise your finger. We're about to take this kick.
Fans getting into it. I love it.
Directional kick this time is going to be fielded by Jackson Bonner. Catch it in a hop. It's going to be met at about the 34-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Wolves at the 34. So first team offense is going to come out. This year's offense led by quarterback Luke Linville, his first year as the starter. See some of the other guys joining him in the backfield. Here we go. Flexbone look. They're going to shift into a traditional wishbone look.
Braxton spread out wide.
Linville under center. He's going to go out on the edge. He's got a little room to run. Lowers his shoulder, picks up about 3 on that carry.
It's a good run. Got out there to the edge, got a good, and I like it. He didn't run away from the contact, said, I'm going to go over you, and forced his way through that guy.
2nd 10 at the 39-yard line for, or excuse me, 2nd and 5 from the 39 for the Wolves. So here we go, Linville back in the flex bone look. One of the tailbacks is going to go out into motion. You're going to see a lot of motion passes thrown and caught that time.
A good pickup. He's going to mark him real close to that first down marker.
Braxton Griffin with the catch there by the pass from Luke Linville. Again, you're going to see that a lot. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. So this is a Brendan Rawls time, isn't it?
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
I
think so. Right up the middle.
Yep. So Rawls back at tailback. Again, it's been a while since we've had a Rawls in the. Last year was Lane. This year it's Brendan. So 3rd and short. Pistol look this time. Ball's going to go to Rawls, and he's got some room to run. Picks up the first down.
Yeah, good run, man, and I like it. We're taking that we're eating clock.
Yeah,
eating clock.
Knapp also in that backfield. So Knapp, Ty Barnett. Again, that's really your backfield as of right now. Several different kids rotating in. Spencer Clinton at tight end. Again, those kids up front, you're looking at Fisher Smith, Luke Johnson. Looks like who else do we have up there? Again, Knapp goes into motion here. More of a pistol look this time. Going to go back. This time the quarterback's going to keep off the fake to Brendan Rawls. Linville with the carry. He's going to pick up around 3 or 4 yards on that carry.
It's still a good first down run.
Absolutely.
I think so. He saw he wasn't going to get the edge, made the cut back up the field. Good looking run.
Ball's now on the Pauls Valley side of the field at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Flexbone look again this time for the Wolves.
Just inside the 50-yard line.
Moving back into a traditional wishbone look now. Linville under center. Linville's going to keep it out on the edge. He's got a lead back at an option man. He's going to keep the ball himself. He's going to run through a couple Pauls Valley defenders.
Wow, that was
how
tough
about
running.
That was all effort right there, boys.
100%. He basically had 2 or 3 guys tackling him, and he was just going to keep running.
Picks up the first down after what looked like it was going to be a fairly short carry.
Yeah, I like it. And Coach Parker maybe getting in his ear a little bit, like, hey, don't get yourself hurt. But at the same time, you got to respect the kid for pushing through that.
Wolves now at 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. So Barnett goes into motion here this time, opposite side, two receiver side now. Rawls is going to get the ball on the backside. He's at the 30.
He could go.
25, 20. Cuts back inside. He's going to be caught at about what looks like about the 17-yard line.
Wolves marching right down the field.
Nice misdirection there. Went to the weak side of the field that time. Overloaded. Pauls Valley shifted to the power side and went back weak for a a long run that time. I don't want to tell you wrong here. About 19 yards on that carry.
Yeah, thank you to Mr. Mapes for that.
Yeah, I know. I had to hold on for the call as long as I could. So 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. We're now in the Red Zone, who are sponsors this year.
Our sponsor for the Red Zone is the 777 Zip Line. I think I said
pass
4 sevens.
attempt is going to be pass is intercepted on a nice play by tip ball comes up with the interception, and that's what happens sometimes in the end zone. So I think it's
I think they're going to mark it
on the one,
right at the goal line.
Okay. Got to come down with that pass, or that's what can happen. It was a bullet in there. Kind of threaded the needle. Again, tip ball goes up in the air, and the defense is able to get an interception. So Pauls Valley will take over at their own 1-yard line.
Got Mitchell Garrison at nose guard and Colton Rawls at one of the tackles. The other one's going to be Mason Tomlinson.
So here it is. Wolves are going to load up the line of scrimmage and try and get a little pressure. Quarterback
got him.
Let's see if he got
safety.
out.
Safety
it is. 2 points.
Yes, sir.
Out of the way.
Wolves are on the board. Defensive score right there. Wolves take a 2-0 lead on the safety.
I'm going to chalk it up. That was planned the whole time. that was the plan. We're going to throw it and let them pick it off at the 1-yard line and then get 2 points and get the ball back.
A lot of penetration up front that time by the defense. Again, that quarterback, designated quarterback keep, and he just couldn't get out of the end zone.
That'll instill some confidence in the defense.
I could not see who got him in the backfield. Was that Garrison?
I couldn't.
I couldn't tell.
14. So Tyson Moss there with the stop in the end zone for the safety.
14, Tyson Moss credited with a tackle in the end zone.
Hey, so it's always good when you don't know who makes a play when their dad's in here. They're like, that was my kid right there. So thank you, Shane Moss, on spotting that for us.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but that end of the booth over here has way better eyes than I do.
Definitely so.
Like their numbers, I can see them right here on the sideline in front of us. But once you get at one end of the field or the other, it's just a red jersey to me.
I believe Boyd is in the stadium, but if he's at home watching, hey, send me the last time we've started the season with a safety, because I bet it's been a while. So again, that's a hard statistic to come up to. So I'm sure you may not have that one, but if you do, text me. I'd love to see the last
that'd be
time
awesome
that's
to know
happened.
that. So great start. I said great start. Not what we wanted to happen on the pass play, but the end result is okay. So now we're going to get the ball back and be able to go down and try to do it again. So
again, they're going to have to they'll have to kick here, and we're going to have good field position off of this. So deep guy lines up at around our 30, about the 30-yard line.
Back deep for the Wolves.
Oh, no, he's moving back.
He's Mitchell Garrison telling him to move back a little bit. Now they're moving back up a little bit.
Mitchell Garrison, deep back for the Wolves on the free kick.
I think they got to kick it deep now. They can't do
Dakota
that little
Carter,
directional.
Dakota Carter back to receive this. He's a kid that I like watch running with the ball. He's got a lot of quickness to him. He's got the speed for sure. Put on some good weight. He's going to field it at about the 30-yard line. 35-40, he's going to get to the 45. Nice cut back there. He's getting a little past midfield, about the 47-yard line. Nice return that time by Dakota Carter. He's going to set up the Wolves at the Pauls Valley 40. Let's see where they set him. I'd say around the 48. Again, Wolves on the board here, 2-0 on the safety, 8:35 to go in the first quarter.
A return of 25 yards for Carter.
25-yard return that time by Dakota Carter. I'll take that every time.
Yeah, absolutely. Starts on their side of the field.
Again, flexbone look again this time.
49.
D. Eidelman that time went into motion. Nice carry that time by, looks like,
I think it was Brendan Rawls. Yeah.
Brendan Rawls, you bet. Eidelman at that tailback went into motion, kind of overloaded there, and they went back underneath to the middle. Also in the backfield, you got Tyson Moss. At receiver, 19, which is Braxton Griffin. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 after that 8-yard run. Ball now at the 41-yard line. Eidelman goes back into motion here. Pistol look this time. It's going to be kept by the quarterback this time. It's going to be brought for a loss that time.
Tackle for Pauls Valley, number 12, Major. Loss of a yard.
It's going to be a loss of 1, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3. From the 42.
So again, good down and distance for us here. Third and very manageable. So let's see what we decide to do here. Any play predictions from either of you two gentlemen? I guess
Brendan Rawls up the middle.
There you go. I like that play. Okay, some movement here. Looks like a traditional wishbone look. And again, you got what you're calling for. It's not Brendan, though. It's D. Eidelman with the good run. Hey, he keeps that up. We'll start calling him D3, right?
Absolutely.
Nice run that time by Eidelman.
I'll tell you what, the offensive line on that side just blew Pauls
caved
Valley off the ball.
Nice job by all those guys on the side, including the tight end. Did a really good job kind of collapsing the play. Wolves take over now. 1st and 10 at what looks like the 29-yard line. This time Tyson Moss goes into motion. Quarterback's going to drop back. He's looking to throw the ball downfield. Got a man open. Over his head. Again, he kind of rushed there, threw it a little too hard. Moss unable to come up with a reception.
There is a flag on the play.
Okay, let's see what we got here. It's in the defensive backfield. I don't know if they're going to call defensive holding or if there's a lineman downfield. We'll see what they're going to call here.
It looks like they're going to call lineman down, ineligible receiver.
Ineligible receiver,
yeah.
So it's going to move the Wolves back. I think that was an RPO where he had the option to either run or pass.
Yep.
Got a lineman, got a little too jumpy there, got ahead of himself before he actually broke the line of scrimmage.
Looks like 1st and 15.
1st and 15. Ball's going to be spotted at what looks like the 34-yard line. Moss goes into motion. Pistol look this time. Quarterback is going to keep option out on the edge. This time to Rawls. Makes the first guy miss, just wasn't able to kind of get his feet going there. Brendan brought down after a short gain of about 2 on that run. Bring up a 2nd and about 13. Ball at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 15. I thought it was 2nd and 13, but gain of 2 on that run.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
6:21 to go in the first quarter. Wolves leading 2-0 after the safety. On Pauls Valley's first offensive play. Rawls with the carry. This time he's got some room to run.
Yeah.
Makes a tackle. He's going to score. That's a touchdown right there, boys. Make your window shake at the house. It's score time, boys. 29-yard touchdown run by Brendan Rawls.
29-yard touchdown run. Number 30, Brendan Rawls.
6:04, and the Wolves add to their lead. So it looks like they're going to line up. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. Come out in a traditional wishbone look. Quarterback's going to roll out. He's looking to run. It's going to be good. 2-point conversion. Quarterback had a little RPO option there where he could throw to the receiver. The defensive back stayed with the receiver, so it was quarterback and one other guy, and Luke's able to outrace him to the corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Wolves lead now 10-0 with 6:04 to go.
The Wolves 10, Pauls Valley 0.
Pauls Valley's defense has been on the field for almost, all but one play?
That's exactly right. So 48 yards, 7 plays that time for the Wolves for a touchdown. Big play there was Brendan Rawls' 29-yard touchdown.
So before we get to this kickoff, I want to make this announcement for everybody. We have a very young crew running this booth up here with us tonight. Mia Sampson running the laptop for us. She's about to freak out. She is nervous as all get out, but she's doing a great job. So we're trying to keep the time down and distance and all that as close as possible. But every single person up here working tonight,
they're first-timers,
brand new to media.
First-timers,
so,
and a bunch of freshmen at
that,
right?
Yeah, a bunch of freshmen. So, actually 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores up here with us.
Yeah, there you go.
And another sophomore down working on the field for us. So, bear with us. We're doing it. But, man, again, I think they're doing a great job. Aiden Levernach over here running the camera for us. Nick Young in here working in the booth for us. And Gabe Bentley, your son, working on the booth for us. So, if you see one of these kids.
Hey, don't forget Mia.
Mia was running the laptop.
Right, I got you.
She's nervous as all get out. She's about to stroke out. She's actually running one of the most important parts. So.
And if you guys would like to text them when you're having issues, just
yes,
let me know.
Absolutely.
I'll give you their phone numbers.
I'll put their phone numbers out there so you guys can all text them and not worry about us 3 because we're just the talking heads.
That's exactly right. But no, doing a great job.
Yep.
Whole new crew. So you're gonna they're gonna get better as the year progresses. So again, just kind of bear with us. First game of the year, some first game jitters, and we're working through some new setup and technology in here. So
we're gonna have the ACT roofing kickoff right here.
So number 13 to kick off there.
Levi Pullen.
Ooh, there we go. Nice
big
play,
hit right there.
Right.
Number 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
On the return.
Wyatt Fielding, it looked like, came out of the bottom of that. Also Jackson Bonner and let's see who else. 25, which Ty Barnett. D. Eidelman also in on that. So Pauls Valley will have their second offensive play of the game starting at their own 32-yard line. Again, their first play of this against the Wolves ended in the safety for Davis, their first 2 points of the game. Pauls Valley first and 10 at the 31-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wolves leading 10-0. Quarterback keep this time on a straight shotgun snap. Going to be brought down by Colton Rawls, Tyson Moss, and let's see who else. Also, it looks like Rance Digby. Short gain that time. It's going to bring up a second and see where they're going to mark this.
Looks like second and 4 is what they're going to say. It's
From
more
the
like a
37.
long 4 to me from across the field, but
Run a little trap this time. Met in the hole that time by 78.
He wasn't going anywhere.
Had two little lead blockers. Good job by Rawls there, just kind of squatting in the hole, blowing up that play, making them try and kick it outside. There's just nowhere to go.
You know, we've talked about Brendan Rawls and Lane Rawls the last couple of years, but Colton Rawls, the underlying Rawls in the family, he's a strong kid.
Strong. So that defensive front for the Wolves, Mitchell Garrison at nose guard, Rawls at tackle, and then opposite tackle, Mason Tomlinson. Outside linebackers, Tyson Moss and Ty Barnett. Inside backers,
Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson, and it looks like Rance Digby. Ooh, pass play is actually.
I don't think the receivers were ever even looking at that.
Going, so incomplete pass. It's going to bring up a fourth down now. Big. Surely they're going to punt this from their own sideline. Here comes the punt team. So they're going to kick from what looks like the 37-yard line. Wolves hold now on defense. Brendan Rawls rolls back to receive this punt. He's going to set up at about the 30-yard line. Kicker's going to kick from about his 24.
It's going to go out of bounds.
It's going to bounce out, let's see, at about the 35-yard line maybe. So Wolves will take over again. Their third offensive possession of the ball game.
All right, so far we're a quarter in, and we look pretty good so far outside of that one play tip ball that, you're just not going to be able to do a lot about that. But
so Wolves with the first and 10 at their 37-yard line.
Look at Pauls Valley's front three. They already got their hands on the hips.
Yeah.
We're not even out of the first quarter yet.
That's a good sign for me.
Yeah.
So here we go, flexbone look again for the Wolves. Rawls, Knapp, and let's see who the opposite tailback is there. I think that is Eidelman. Rawls with the carry here. It's going to be straight ahead for about 3 yards. And actually, that's Ty Barnett at the opposite halfback, not Eidelman. That 3 and the 8 sometimes will get you.
Looks like it can be second and 8.
Second and 8, about 2 yards that time. But again, that's how we're going to keep them honest, is that interior run game.
Second and 8.
Second 8 at the 39-yard line. Wolves leading 10-0 with 4:04 to go in the first quarter. Linville in the shotgun. Pistol look this time. Knapp spreads out, goes in motion out wide. Quarterback looks to run, trying to just pick it up inside there.
Might have picked 1 or 2 up.
Looks like they had a little speed option going right there.
Yep.
The option guy was covered, so Linville had to cut it back inside. Ball at the 41-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. So this is really where you may see that pass game come into effect right there.
Yeah.
I think he actually wanted to. I don't know if it was a speed option or if he could hit that guy out of the backfield, but it looked like that was his first option. He just kind of had to cut it back inside when that play got blown up. So again, pistol look this time. 2 receivers, one side up, and we jump off sides there. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult 3rd down play.
illegal procedure against
A little illegal procedure this time by the Wolves is going to move us back 5 yards. Can bring up a 3rd and 12. Back to the Wolves' 36-yard line. Again, I'd like to see us pick up, even if we don't pick up 12, I'd like to see us get some of this kind of flip the field when we get the punt.
Get back closer to that 50-yard line. But
Knapp's going to go into motion here. 2 receiver side, 1 side. We've got another penalty. Let's see what we got. They're going to call motion here, illegal motion, but I don't.
Who are they calling?
I didn't see that, but let's see what. They are going to call illegal motion on the Wolves.
Wow.
One thing I could think of is maybe the center double clutch the ball. That's what I don't really know, but it's going to move the ball back 5 more yards. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 17. So again, I think that kind of changes your play call. 3rd and 17.
Not a whole lot of plays in the playbook for that.
No, you got to dig pretty deep for that one.
3rd and 17 from the 31.
So you're going to have 2 receivers to one side, single receiver to the opposite side. Quarterback's going to run a reverse. He's got a tailback.
He's got room.
Boy, it's going to be close. He's going to be short, but he picked up a lot
He will
of
be
yardage.
short, but got back up where we're going to actually have a chance, not going to be able to, they're not going to get a real short field. That's the biggest thing.
Creative play that time. I like Owens' play call there. Ran the reverse back, had the tight end split wide that kind of acted as a lead back for him. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 4, so at the 44-yard line. So, again, it's going to result in a punt, but a good job of flipping the field here. Back to punt is going to be, it looks like the freshman, Dax Owens.
Yep.
The offensive coordinator's son. Owens' punt's going to hit at about a pretty good punt.
Good
nice
bounce.
Roll.
Good roll.
It's going to come to a stop at about the 17-yard line. And we talked about earlier, we kind of expected to see in the kicking game one of the freshmen, and that is the one that I expected to see. So, again, Dax is going to be that punter for most of the year. Maybe all the year, who knows.
That's a good punt.
Was a good punt. Nice roll at the end. Did a good job flipping the field. Pauls Valley will take over at their 17-yard line.
I think they're calling
Actually, not at their 17. It looks, about their 17-yard line.
They're calling a water break.
Maybe. So with that, we're going to actually throw up the ACT timeout, little break here, for just a second. So thank you to ACT Roofing for doing that for us. And then we'll actually go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a second.
So we are back. Pauls Valley with their 3rd offensive possession of the game. Again, Pauls Valley has not had good field position this game. That's one thing. Started at their own 1, which resulted in safety. Started at their own 32. Again, was a short field, only able to pick up about 5 yards there, then having to punt. And then now starting at their own 17-yard line. So this time played pretty well by the defense.
Stayed home. Didn't kind of fog the team out.
Kind of funneled it into the trash there. There really was nowhere to go. I'm going to say that's Wyatt Fielding, 44. He came up at the bottom of that. At his defensive end, he's in there right now at one of those D tackle spots.
Again, whole field was moving this way. Wyatt stayed home there, able to make that tackle.
So kind of a whole different crew up front this time. You got Fielding at one of the tackles. You've got 45, which I think is Spencer Clinton at one of the tackles.
And then
59, which let me see who that is.
Jed Jennings.
Jed Jennings,
Jed Jennings in at nose guard. Quick out, goes back outside. Good job that time of Ty Barnett kind of breaking away from his initial block there, able to kind of get his hand on, slow that guy out, slow him down just enough to allow the defense in to come in and make a play on him.
They did pick up a few yards. Look like it's going to be about a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, at about the 25-yard line. Again, kind of a swinging look, heavy set this time. They got 3 guys all lined up to the one side, strong side, and they go that way, and I don't think he picked it up.
I think they're based on the far side guy. It looks like they're going to give it to him.
Are they? Boy, I don't know. And again, it was a swinging gate look with three up backs basically just as a straight lead blocker for the quarterback there. They do give it. It was right at the stick, so I didn't know if they were going to give it or not, but it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're going to let the clock expire.
Let the clock run out.
So after 1 quarter, Wolves lead 10-0. This would be a great time for us to take a break. Let's go to a commercial break. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley,
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
So we are back, 1st and 10 for Pauls Valley at the 28-yard line, their own 28. So, again, 3-receiver look this time to one side, single receiver to the top side. Quarterback is going to throw the ball. Boy, he just airmailed that one. It looked like it was going to be a curl and go. The receiver sat on the curl, and he threw it about 4 yards over his head. So
Brad, I'm going to take a quick second now. I'm going to step away, and we're going to get somebody else on the air to talk for just a second. So I'm going to let him have his way.
All right, let's do it. So I'm looking forward to this. The man himself, Kyler Drake, joining us on the air.
Hey,
it's kind
Kyler.
of like old times here. This is the radio personality now, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, I did kind of just land a job at KSSU.
There you go. Hey, why don't you call this play, Mr. Drake? This would be a good one for you. Let's hear it.
Yeah, he hiked the ball. I don't know who it is.
Quarterback's going to run here. Good.
See, Brad, this is why you're the call guy.
I got you, man. Hey, well, I kind of put you on the spot there.
Yeah,
but again,
kind of.
Nice run that time by the
Didn't
Pauls
even give me
Valley
a roster or anything. You just kind of threw me in there.
Hey, you don't get the roster. We just make up numbers, man.
Oh, okay.
That was Joe Smith on the run. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
We don't
yeah.
know who that was. But it was a great run. First down by Pauls Valley. They're going to now have the ball at their own 16-yard run there. Is going to have
16 yards.
At the 43-yard line. So tell us a little bit about Southeastern. What have you enjoyed? Tell us about your new gig.
So far, it's just been the welcome week stuff. It's really kind of cool. The one thing, though, that Southeastern's really good at is they make it like at a home as soon as you get there. You know, it's a welcoming community. Everybody there is super involved. And then the gig I just picked up, I'm going to be on Tuesday nights from 8 to midnight. I'm going to be the spokesperson on the radio, which is kind of cool at KSSU 91.9.
So incomplete pass that time by Pauls Valley is going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 at the 44-yard line. So you got any fun tricks or tips or any of that stuff that you're going to do on the radio?
No, it's just a lot of, I got to do a lot of looking up stuff like different artists or whatever.
Yeah, I got
to learn new stuff, but.
Stop that time by Spencer Clinton is going to bring up a 3rd down and 10, maybe a loss of 1 there. So, yeah, we're looking forward to hearing you. Give us that call sign again.
The call sign?
Yeah, what station are you on, man?
I'm on 91.9 KSSU, Oklahoma's hottest college radio station.
There you go. Listen to that. The one and only.
He has got that down.
Kyler Drake bringing it home. We're looking forward to it. We were talking about you earlier, so don't let it get to
really?
you. But,
yeah.
So, since you're a celebrity now and all.
Yeah, I'm that guy, but, it's okay.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Well, Kyler, we appreciate you joining us up here.
Yeah.
Best of luck, brother. Keep in
Thank
contact.
you.
We'll be listening to you on
Absolutely.
the radio.
Thank you, guys. Here's Bobby Alexander.
Quarterback's going to roll out. He's looking to throw the ball downfield. He's not going to.
Ball!
Recovered by the Wolves.
40. Wolf ball.
So again, just on cue right there. As soon as we took the handset off, quarterback's going to roll out, tries to throw the ball downfield, really couldn't ever get his feet set, gets stripped. Wolves are going to recover the fumble. Recovered by Ty Barnett. Hey, my player that I expected the game right there.
Yeah,
I'd
absolutely.
like to see it. Had a good game so far. Wolves on the Pauls Valley side of the field at about the 45-yard line.
So Pauls Valley has not crossed the 50-yard line. They haven't got off their side of the field.
Nope, it's been defensively played a good game so far.
Yeah.
10:26 to go in the second quarter. Wolves leading 10-0, and again, good field position this time for the Wolves on the Pauls Valley side of the field.
You guys didn't get like, when you get that moment where you meet your hero.
I was speechless for a moment.
Yeah, I was going to have him sign something for us, but I didn't have a chance.
You probably should have. You missed out on an opportunity right there.
Next time, perhaps.
Yeah. So, congratulations to Kyler on his new gig. I know he's proud of it. And
hey, I know we give him grief, but I still remember Kyler back there running the board for us for years.
Did a lot of great work. So
yeah, we're really proud that kid getting that opportunity. And again, if anybody had the personality to do it, it'd be Kyler Gray.
100%.
100%. One of my favorite kids. Very he used to crack me up on the bus rides to the game.
Oh yeah,
so.
It was great rides with him. I'm trying to get all the new kids to understand like bus rides are fun.
They are fun.
But
when you say new kids, are you talking about Mr. Fielding?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to some of those long journeys.
So again, look at this. We've got some more of our famous media kids coming up here and joining us. Wolfson the Wishbone this time. Going to hand off to Brendan Rawls. Look at this. It's kind of like old times here. How about I give the headset up for a second?
Sure,
we'll
give it
up.
Guys. So now we got joining us Duncan Harness, who did a few games. Man, welcome back.
Holy moly, this is like crazy nostalgia. Feels like basketball season.
I know, right? Man, it's been a while. How you been doing?
Oh, you know what? I've just been working.
All
Feels
right.
like everybody's dream, right?
You want to call this one?
Oh, sure. Okay, where are we? We're on the 42-ish. Is that Luke Linville?
Yeah,
Under
it is.
center. Oh, he's going to keep it. Nice gain. He's still up, pushing for it. Oh, there's flag on the play.
I do see some laundry on the field.
Yeah, looks like as it stands right now, probably about a 4-yard gain.
Got a holding call on the Wolves.
Holding on the Wolves, not sure who. That's unfortunate. Well, it's been a good game so far. I'm excited for I'm really excited for the season.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great season. It's kind of weird that homecoming being the first game, but everybody coming back and all you alumni coming up here to see us. It's good to see you guys. So
we were driving in and seeing the completely filled stands here.
Stands are stacked full tonight. The student section looks just packed.
Oh yeah.
So it's great to see. So man, have another one.
Okay. We got Luke Linville in shotgun now. Motion, number 3. Not sure who that is. D. Eidelman. Perfect. Thank you. Pass. Oh, it passed to 33. Incomplete.
Duncan's not used to calling those passes.
No, I'm not. You know what? We saw it on the way over here. One of the first plays of the game. I was
blown away.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad. Mr. Morris, shout out Mr. Morris. Kind of wish he was here to see that one because
I do know he is watching.
Yeah.
So
I know he's probably going crazy seeing that. Man.
Going to bring up a third and about 15 yards.
Well, Duncan, it was great having you back on, man. I'll have to get with you here in a little bit so we can kind of talk. But
thanks for
man,
having me, guys.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good one, man.
Brings up third down. 3rd and 15 from the 50-yard line.
Again, Duncan Harness, another one of our media students.
Grant, he's got some room.
He's going to pick up a few there. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be enough. It was a 3rd and 15 there. Dibby with a nice carry. He's going to get us within probably it's going to be about a 4th and 8. Now, it'll be interesting. We are on the Pauls Valley side of the field. So it looks like the punt team is going to come in. So ball's currently at about the 43-yard line. Again, not the greatest offensive series that time for the Wolves, so we're going to have to get back on schedule here. Back to kick. Owens, low kick, able to get it off. Again, let's see where that's going to roll down to. It's going to stop at about the 14-yard line. Duncan Harness, City of Davis employee.
Yes, I believe he is the manager, social media guy for the school. So another media kid jumping into that role. So it's good to see that.
Love to see all these kids. Again, Duncan, another one that ran that board for us many times. Another guy that I really enjoyed having on the broadcast with us.
Did a lot of basketball.
Did a lot of basketball.
Football games.
Yeah, very entertaining.
Yep.
I can't remember if it was Duncan or if it was it might have been Duncan that did the wrestling match that one time. Still my favorite broadcast of all time. Was that Duncan?
Yeah, it was one of them, yeah.
Knew absolutely nothing about it.
Yeah, knew nothing about what was going on.
He just kept going. So here we go on defense. Pauls Valley now 1st and 10 at about their own 15-yard line. Quarterback's going to be brought down after a short game. Ball came out loose again. Let's see. Wolves are making a call saying that they recovered.
See what they're going to show.
See, the refs are going to meet on that. I don't know if the ball came out or not. We got the Wolves fans pointing like it's their ball. And again, ball came out about the 15-yard line.
They're going to say Davis ball.
Davis ball.
So another fumble for the Pauls Valley is going to result in another offensive series for the Davis Wolves. Pauls Valley's second turnover of the game. Wolves will take over at their the Pauls Valley 15-yard line. So again, great field position here. Let's see if we can take advantage here. 8:43 to go in the second quarter. Wolves leading 10-0. A game defensively where Davis has really dominated this game and defensively. Flexbone look again. Barnett, Eidelman, and I believe that is. I can't see who the fullback is there. Rance Digby in at fullback that time.
Number 3.
Short carry that time by Eidelman's going to pick up a couple. Again, it's going to bring up a 2nd and 8.
2 yards inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
They're going to say the ball is going to be spotted at the 14. The original line of scrimmage was the 16, so 2nd and 8. A lot of kids have played. We've had a lot of kids up front.
Yeah.
A lot of different kids playing a lot of different spots. Eidelman, the deep back. Ty Barnett's going to go into motion. Or excuse me, Digby, the deep back. Handoff this time is going to go back to Eidelman. Good run that time by D. It's going to be short of the first down, but pickup of around 6 yards.
Rance Digby just took a kid about 4 yards.
Oh, I saw it. It was great.
You love to see those blocks.
They bid on the fake. Rigby with kind of a cross buck where Digby went one way and then they went back underneath with Eidelman. So Flexbone look time is going to bring up a 3rd and 2, big down. Okay, they're going to motion into the wishbone. Linville's just going to keep it himself. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to be right. Ooh, a little short. I thought he was going to get it in the end zone, but nice run that time by Luke Linville. Linville a little bit slow to get up here. Let's see what he's got. He's still kind of walking around kind of gingerly here. It's going to bring up a 1st and goal here. Timeout Davis here. With that, we're also going to take a timeout. Atlas Roofing timeout, is that right?
ACT Roofing.
ACT Roofing.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick timeout and go to a commercial break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
So we are back. Wolves at their the 2-yard line, but we got a new quarterback in. Again, Linville came up a little gingerly there. He's on the sideline getting treatment, and so Gage Kopenberger in at quarterback for the first time.
Sophomore.
Again, he's going to line up under Ty Hillis here. He kind of blends in. Kind of almost can't see him there for a second. So Rawls is going to get the handoff. Really nothing there for him. Brendan Rawls with the carry. So again, no gains. Going to bring up a 2nd and 2, or 2nd and goal from the 2.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Snaps the ball. Going to hand it to.
He's in.
He's in. Touchdown.
That time, Brendan Rawls with the touchdown. So with 6:41 to go, Wolves are going to expand on that lead, now leading 16-0 with the extra point attempt or 2-point conversion attempt to go. Looks like Levi Pullen's going to he's going to set up to try this, attempt this extra point.
Holding on the extra point attempt, number 2, Seth Knapp.
Seth Knapp, the holder here, deep snapper. Looks like 43. We know who that kid is, don't we?
And we do. I don't call his name a whole lot.
Maverick Alexander's deep snapper here. Kick is up, and ooh, that is no good.
That was a good-looking snap, though. That ball was right there in the hands of the holder.
Wolves now leading 16-0 with 6:47 to go here in the second quarter. And again, what I'm interested to see is if Linville is back out on the next offensive series, or if Kopenberger has to go back in. For him.
My guess, you got 6.5 or just under 7 minutes to go. He looks like he maybe twisted his ankle, sprained his ankle, whatever. If he is able to go back in the game, I wouldn't imagine we not see him until the second half. Just because, Gage did what he was supposed to do right there. He didn't do anything wrong. Give Luke those extra minutes just to kind of try to get back to 100%, or as close to 100 as he can be tonight. So,
well, let's be honest. Pauls Valley hasn't really been an offensive threat yet.
No, not yet.
Defensively, we've been all over Pauls Valley this game. Again, two turnovers already by the Panthers. Very few first downs. I mean, we've really controlled this ball game.
I think the one time they made it past to going over, the 50-yard line, they fumbled the ball.
They did, yep.
I can only remember the one good run, so.
And, this is a Pauls Valley team that put some points up on the board against
Lindsay. Yeah.
38, I believe.
38, yep. So, again, good defensive showing so far by the Wolves.
22, Kobe Merritt.
We get ready for the ACT Roofing kickoff.
Kicking off for the Davis Wolves, number 13, Levi Pullen.
Levi Pullen getting ready to kick. Good kick there. Oh, no, it's going to trail away, go out of bounds.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get those, I'm not going to use the word, but you get those yips, he just did it on the field goal and then kind of still with him there in the kickoff. So, but I have no doubt in my mind that kid will shake it off here in a minute.
So another area scores, the important one, the one that comes up next week, Washington currently leading Sulphur 21-10.
Yeah, Washington's a good team. So
Sulphur just had the ball at their own 4-yard line and were unable to punch it in. So again, Washington. Again, that was a good game last year. Sulphur and Washington. It was a 2-point game. That is last year's 2A state champion Washington Warriors. Nice run this time by Pauls Valley. Makes the first couple guys miss. Going to pick up first down on that run.
Major on the carry.
So from the 35-yard line, picks up about 12 yards down to the 47-yard line. So
first down for Pauls Valley.
Good job that time by the Pauls Valley running back, kind of weaving through the Davis defense, able to pick up good positive yardage. 3-receiver look to one side, trips to one side with a more of a pistol look. So they've got 3 receivers and almost like a lead back or fullback. They're going to run out on the edge that time. 12 that time, ran through 4 tackles.
Still on his feet.
Boy, I'll tell you what, had 4 opportunities there to bring him down short of the first down. Unable to do it, and they're going to pick up a first down now on the Davis side of the football field.
We got Mason Tomlinson coming back in and Colton Rawls coming back in at defensive tackle.
So ball now at the Davis 40-yard line. Again, 13-yard run that time. And again, had an opportunity to keep it no gain or short gain, and again, just kind of ran through some of those arm tackles. We're going to have to wrap up and bring him to the ground there.
That Gage might have saved us another 5 yards on that one.
Shotgun formation. It's going to go back to the same guy. This time they're going to hold on. Good job that time by number 63 for the Wolves.
63 Luke being Johnson. Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson in there on the tackle. Gain of about 3 yards on that carry. So Pauls Valley's kind of found something going with that tailback. Again, they've kind of featured him. Big kid. You know, their skill position kids, they all have pretty good size out there. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 37-yard line. This drive for Pauls Valley started on their own 35. Number 6 is going to get the carry here.
Number 6.
Oh, they're going to throw a flag.
Let's see. I think it was a late. I think it's going to be a late hit on us. We're going to see what we get here. But
flag down on the play.
Yeah, we had one of our tackles had something to say.
I don't.
So it was going to be short of the first down here, but let's.
I think Coach Parker's not going to. I mean, you call him for that. You know, it kind of looked like he almost tripped and fell on top of the kid, but I don't know.
Oh, they're calling targeting is what they're calling.
Oh.
They said he was in the grass targeting. So.
Personal foul. Targeting against the Wolves.
Let's see who is going to get called for that. So Spencer Clinton's going to come in here for Mason Tomlinson. 15-yard penalty is going to set Pauls Valley in up for at good field position. They're going to be within the red zone here, and again, our red zone sponsor.
777 zip.
I'm glad you're saying that because I'm gonna mess it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess that up. I'm looking forward to going and filming that commercial. To be honest with you,
yeah,
riding that zip line.
Hey, we need to all ride it together with the headsets.
That would be great.
Although I'm scared to death of heights, so
let's do 2 riders.
Okay, so you two could ride it. Then. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need.
My feet just barely hang off.
1st and 10 from the 18-yard line now. Ooh, weird snap. They catch it out of the air. Little jet sweep there. Oh, and he missed the tackle.
Oh.
Still on his feet. Again, we got to do a better job tackling. This drive, we gave up way too many extra yardage.
Fabella on the carry.
So ball's going to be spotted at the 10-yard line.
Gain of 8 yards to the 10-yard
So again, Pauls Valley in the 777 zip line red zone. 2nd and 2 from the 10. And off goes to number 12. This time he's met by a gang of Wolves defenders. Rance Digby, Colton Rawls, Luke Johnson all in on that tackle. So 3:35 to go before halftime. Wolves trying to hold on to the shutout here. Pauls Valley threatening.
3rd and inches, it looks
3rd
like.
and inches again from about the 7-yard line.
Yeah.
It's time for us to bow up right here. See if we can get off the
this
field.
is where you find out how tough your defensive line is.
Well, and they brought a big one in to anchor the middle. They got Jacob McClellan in there.
Yeah, they sure did.
Center.
Again, looking to kind of clog that interior run lane.
Yep.
This is my least favorite part of the field because I get to look at this giant red pillar.
Well,
it's kind of hard to call play.
I feel like I need a step stool to kind of lean out a little bit, but so, like the fact that you two are on either side of me, normally I'm in that spot in the previous years, but the fact that you guys are like having an entire conversation above my head, like it really bothers me.
I got you. I understand that. Hey, just for the record, you're in my spot. Remember that.
This is true. We've kind of like slid down a little bit. So
I just saw my headset was set up here, so I just jumped on where we
the Princess
needed to
Brad
be.
headset was there waiting for you.
It was there.
Jacoby Lenoy.
So when my kid, when he first started media, he came in, he goes, "Hi, Princess Brad." so I knew where he had been at least. He'd been around the headset.
It's really funny because that actually came from our media person who was just on air a little bit ago, Duncan Harness.
That's true.
Was the one that made sure we put Princess Brad on that headset because that was your headset.
That's exactly right. So here we go. Wolves with a big 3rd and 1 here. Quarterback's just going to keep. Ooh, man, I don't know if he got bent over. He may be able to fall forward and get it, but he did not get it by much if they spot him. Let's see where they spot him
I think they're going to give it to him. Yep,
they did give it. So it's going to be 1st and goal now for Pauls Valley. Again, 3:05 to go in the 2nd quarter. Ball just outside the 5. Good job that time by the Wolves of really kind of clogging that middle, though, where there really wasn't a lot of room to run.
From the 6-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 6. Pauls Valley's in no hurry here. They'd like to eat this last 240 and not give punch one in and not give the Wolves any time to get the ball back here for halftime. Quarterback's going to throw the ball. Little one-on-one coverage right there. Oh, caught for a touchdown. Again, I don't know if it looked like he might have pushed off on that one. I'd like to see the replay on that. I couldn't tell if there was separation because he pushed off or just kind of broke loose there.
Looking forward, we will have replay.
There you go. It's going to be important. So just like that, Pauls Valley is now on the scoreboard with 2:30 to go in the first half. Wolves leading 16-6. Pauls Valley's, let's see if they're going to line up to kick the extra point or go for 2. Looks like they're going to line up to go for 2 here. So again, Pauls Valley saw some stuff that were working that series. Timeout by Pauls Valley. With that, we will also take a timeout. This is our...
it is ACT Roofing.
ACT Roofing. We're going to get you down, sponsors. Again, first game here, so appreciate all of our sponsors out there. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
We're welcome.
So
welcome
first and goal for Pauls Valley at the 6-yard line. I'm sorry. Where am I? I just lost myself there for a second.
Zoned out for a second.
So let's go for a 2-point conversion here. Quarterback's just going to run out, try and get to the edge. Boy, not going to get defensively. No chance that time. Number 5, which I believe is Seth Knapp there.
Number 5?
Gabe Gaddis.
Gabe Kopenberger.
Oh, it was Gabe Kopenberger. Okay.
Was it 5?
It was 5.
Yeah.
Beats him to the edge. Stops
great
him
job.
from the 2-point conversion. So Wolves now lead 16-6 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
We'll see. We talked about whether Luke or not would come back. I did see him kind of jogging up and down the sideline a little bit just a second ago. So hopefully, we do see him in this game.
So, Kopenberger got a lot of snaps at Marlowe.
Yes, he did.
He threw the ball well. So, again, you would expect this is going to be the ball's going to be in the air quite a bit this series. 2.5 minutes to go before halftime. Wolves leading 16-6. I'd like to see us not be super ultra-conservative and try and see if we can get some points on before halftime.
Take it down the field and score.
That's what again, a lot of that will be predicated by how we do on this return. So.
Get ready for the ACT roofing kickoff here. If you're in town after the game, though, you should go see our preseason show sponsor, A&W. They're going to stay open a little late tonight.
Cheese curds.
Cheese
curds.
Go out, check them out. They were great with us. They sponsored us. Fed all the people working that night. Fed us.
Hey, and
so
I'm just saying, if they would like to bring some cheese curds to me at the homecoming dance, I'd be more than happy to receive those.
We would welcome those with open arms.
Chili cheese fries, absolutely.
That's exactly right. Because the three of us, when we leave here, we're on to the homecoming dance.
Yeah, right to the homecoming dance.
Short kick this time. It's going to
go
hook out of bounds. So, again, Wolves are going to have good field position here.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Okay, so let's see who's going to take the field here. Linville is going to go back on. He's going to go
back on the field. Okay.
I'll tell you what, he is he's still
favoring that foot a little bit.
Yeah, you bet. And I don't know if it was foot, ankle, knee.
Looks like they taped his ankle.
Okay, so it's got to be ankle. But again, he is
he's still favoring that foot for sure.
You got to figure the run game with him probably has been reduced at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, where Luke really can shine is in the arm talent. So let's see what we do here. Again, 8, Ty Barnett goes into motion. Handoff is going to go back underneath. This time to, I believe that's going to be Brendan Rawls. Let's see who the carrier was.
D.
Eidelman actually on that carry. I'll tell you what, the MVPs of our broadcast are the two guys that are next to us because they keep telling me who it was.
Yeah,
and I appreciate that because the rest of us apparently can't see who it is about half the time.
The Barnett blood must have some really good eyesight.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying, right? Todd making me feel at home by banging on the window when we score right in front of me. I like it. Handoff this time is going to go to Brendan Rawls. Again, nothing much there. Going to pick up a couple. It's going to bring up a third and about 5 yards from the Wolves' 42-yard line.
To the 41, a gain of 2.
It's going to be a 3rd and 3 is where they've got it listed.
3rd and 4.
It's going to go back to Rawls. Again, nice job that time by Brendan. Just kind of, I'll tell you what, he didn't have the first down, but he just kind of lowered his pads and kept pushing, able to get a first down there. 1:29 to go before halftime, and Clay, that clock keeps turning. 1st and 10 now for the Wolves at the 47-yard line. And again, we're going to have to, if we're going to go for this, we're going to have to go quick here.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely quick.
We got our speed out here to split.
Eidelman's going to spread out wide. Little underneath handoff to Ty Barnett.
Going
to pick up some good yardage.
Ty Barnett on the carry.
Again, we're going to have to go quick, though. Under a minute to go. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5. Again, Wolves on the Pauls Valley side now, but at about the 46-yard line. Wolves trying to go fast here. Pistol look this time. Linville's going to drop back, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of the ball, just kind of puts it up.
Oh, throw the flag.
Yeah, it sure felt like he got pushed in the back there as he was trying to go for the ball.
Dakota Carter, the intended receiver. Again, Linville didn't have just a ton of time. A couple of
defenders right in his face, yeah. But, you know, with 2 guys in his face, throwing into double coverage, essentially, it was a good pass.
It looked like one of the D-backs had an arm around Dakota at his waist, pulling him back. But anyway.
3rd and 5 now for the Wolves. Again, 40 seconds to go is what's more important than the 3rd down here. So let's see what we can do. Linville again in the flex bone look this time. Ty Barnett going to go into motion. Pistol look this time. Handoff's going to go to Rawls. Rawls is going to pick up a first down there. Brendan Rawls there again down to the 40-yard line. 36-yard line. Again, if we could pick up a pretty good little chunk play here, we could take a couple shots at the end zone. Need to pick up about 20 yards, I think, to start making that attempt. But let's see what we got here. 26 seconds. Again, that clock's going quick. Linville's looking to throw the ball downfield.
There's a
flag. There it is. Pass interference. Intended receiver was number 2 for the Wolves.
Seth Knapp.
Seth Knapp, again, kind of had that defender raped all over him.
Yeah, he did.
Draped all over him, I guess. And, again, it's going to be a pass interference call on the Panthers, and that's going to give us 15 of that 20 yards I was looking for. So, again, 21 seconds to go before halftime.
So we haven't given our PSA real quick, and Chad made me think of it all ago. I haven't looked to see how many people are with us watching tonight, but we just want to put it out there because we have been accused of it before. We accept it. We are 100% biased show.
100%.
We are the Davis Wolf broadcast. We are biased. So if you are watching from another thing, we apologize. But
Ball at the 25-yard line again. Wolves trying to punch one in. Not a lot of time left. Linville looking downfield. Ooh, boy, we got lucky on that one. Linville had a little pressure. He got rid of the ball a little quicker than he wanted to, and boy, I'll tell you what, the defender had a shot at that. Incomplete pass, so 17 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Again, I think that I think Linville, if his ankle was doing a little bit better, I think he could have missed that contact and kind of delivered the ball. But he's not as mobile right now.
Yeah, and he's not trying to get out. I think if he's full 100% right there, he's maybe moving down the field.
So Dakota Carter split wide. Idleman in motion is going to go to that same side. Linville looking to throw the ball downfield, looking for Knapp. Ooh, again, unable to kind of set his feet, and I'll tell you what, just kind of airmailed that over Knapp's head. Again, Linville gets hit again. He's, again, a little bit slow to get up. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And again, you could tell he really couldn't put pressure on that throw. That's put pressure on that front leg. So he's going to come out. Gage Koppenberger is going to come back in at quarterback on this 3rd and 10 play. Again, 12 seconds before halftime. So let's see. What, you think they'll let Gage put the ball up in the air?
Throw it to Spencer over here.
Spencer, split wide. Option out on the corner. It's going to go to Rawls. Rawls going to go out of bounds.
Oh, there's a late hit.
Again, it's going to put the ball at about the 15-yard line here. Again, 7 seconds to go, but we're going to at least get to take a shot at the end zone here.
Hey, we're just inside the 777 zip red zone.
That's exactly right.
4th and 5 from the 20.
19-yard line right in there. So 7 seconds. This will probably be the last play of the half. Wolves leading 16-6.
I'd like to see a corner pass.
7 seconds. Give him a chance.
I'd like to see Clinton go a little wheel route right here. See if we can get to him. Option out on the edge.
Oh, he's got room.
Again,
he's got room.
Knapp out on the edge. Let's see if he can get there.
Oh, yeah!
Getting a little speed option that time. Again, Knapp able to outrun them to the edge. Nice 20-yard touchdown run by Seth Knapp with 1 second left on the clock.
If you're Pauls Valley, that's got to hurt.
So Wolves look like they're going to take a timeout here. So with that, we will also take a timeout. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. We'll be back after this.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready for this extra point try.
Wolves leading 22-6 after that touchdown, and we're either going for 1 or 2 here. Let's see what we got going on. I don't think 22-6. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's been a weird year. It's been a weird game.
Score.
It has been a weird score.
So
Wolves are going to go for 2. I like it. Again, it's going to be I'll tell you what, it looks like it's going to be a Koppenberger under center this time. It's going to hand off to Brendan Rawls. Boy,
not quite going to get
there. Nothing there this time. Be incomplete, no good. 1 second on the clock, so it looks like they're going to have the return, and that's about it here, unless they fair catch this. And still, I don't think they're going to have time for another play. So, Wolves look like they're going to go into halftime leading 22-6.
I think that's a great first half for
the
Wolves.
Phenomenal.
I think we've played. I think we expected to see good things. I think we expected to see the skill positions do well. I think we all kind of, we thought we were good there. We thought we were deep there. But we talked about the line. We not a real deep position at the line. But the defensive line, I think, has done really well. Now, Pauls Valley had a decent drive that last series. But for the most part of this half, they've not been able to do a lot, and it's a lot of the reason has been that defensive line. So shout out to those guys for the first half they've played.
Tell you what, they've Pauls Valley struggled with that speed option too since Gage Kopenbergers came in. You know, he's done a good job getting rid of the ball at the right time, right read. You know, Seth Knapp play was a prime example. They keyed on the quarterback. He pitched out to the running back. Knapp outran him to the corner again. I don't think their defense had the greatest pursuit angles. I know the three of us were talking about it earlier. But again, he still outran. I think they underestimated the speed of that young man.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get ready for the ACT Roofing kickoff.
So the Wolves, again, good first half, leading 22-6. Again, kind of a weird game in that Pauls Valley Wolves are able to get a safety on their Pauls Valley's first offensive play.
A little squib kick.
So again,
that's going to run the clock out.
That's gonna get us to halftime. So we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to let you guys enjoy halftime. We're going to get a popcorn and a Coke.
I am unfortunately got to tell everybody I apologize. We didn't get the mic up here to be able to hear the band, so we're going to have to go to commercial break. But I promise next week we will have that ready to go so that everybody can watch the band. So again, I apologize for the band and Mr. Bigler for that, but we will have them ready to go next week. So
Wolves lead 22-6 at halftime. We'll catch you after
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we come back from halftime. Hey, Aiden, will you do me a favor and put that that logo right in the middle of the field? Zoom in on that so we can get a good shot of that. We want to shout out the great job that some awesome people did. The Wolf, that stencil done for the Wolves tonight, sponsored by Lee Bonner. So great thing he did for the school. They really appreciated it. The boys really appreciated it. They loved it. So that's really good. Aiden, hey, give me a shot of the end zone so I can see that wording in the end of the field.
Athletes of the week.
We get a good shot right there. Get the logo at the end, the word Davis in both end zones. That sponsored by Larry Andrews, 777 Roofing. So thank you to those gentlemen and what they've done for the school to really, it's something little, it's something small. Actually, those aren't little and small, but it doesn't seem like a big thing to a lot of people, but that is a huge thing for these boys as they come out and play. My son, I'll tell you right now, we live 2 blocks from here. He was coming over about every 5 minutes, so like, hey, I heard they were doing it tonight. Got
to check it out.
He's got to check it out. He's got to know if it's done. So they get motivated by it. So shout out to those 2 gentlemen, Larry Andrews and Lee Bonner. Thank you again for doing that for the boys. So as we get ready for this second half, we're going to
Rusty is the dad of number 53, Ty Hillis.
So we're back in the middle of the field. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I had my uncle-in-law trying to get on the air. I had to tell him to exit the building. He's kind of, everybody's got that one uncle that, they tell you to stay away from or worry about. That is that guy right there. So, anyway, Roddy Rody, God love him. Somebody has to. But
so I saw a couple of my friends down at the press box there. I had to go get my popcorn. You know how that stuff works, man.
Yeah, you got to get your popcorn.
Chance Ratchford, Bailey Stubblebean, proud Pauls Valley supporters. Love getting to run into them. They said they're expecting a big third quarter by Pauls Valley, so we shall see.
Okay.
But love running into you guys. Wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season after tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I'm going to say this. As football fans, there are teams you enjoy playing. There are rivalry games that have respect. And then there are teams you just don't want to even be around. We all understand that. We all know that. Pauls Valley fans are actually pretty good to be around.
I agree.
I think they're great people that, they're not nasty or anything like that. So shout out to Pauls Valley and those fans. I wish you all the best next week and later on.
So, again, I agree with you. But, you bring up a better question. So is there a fan base you really don't look forward to playing? If you bring it up, you got to pick one out. I've got one.
There is some for me. As a 5A Ardmore graduate, I am not proud to admit this right now, but Ada actually having their way, Coach Blackwell, I don't need to hear about it. Coach Blackwell at Ada Cougar, but they are kind of having their way with Ardmore right now. I'll be on it.
How about from a broadcasting standpoint?
From a broadcasting standpoint, oh, Brad, you're going to make me do it, and I'm going to have to say it out loud.
Would you like for me to do it?
It is 3 letters.
Yeah.
CCS. I just am not. I don't like playing there. Nothing.
So for me personally, CCS was not one of my favorite places also. But I do have a winner, and that one.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Worse than?
The one better than that would be the the giant pair of lips that were hanging in the school for a while. Kingston Redskins, again, kiss your winning streak goodbye. I don't know if you guys remember that time.
Had the fireworks set up.
Had the fireworks going off before the game, which was great for them because that's the only fireworks they had during the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was a rough game for them.
But again, that would probably be my least favorite. And again, we kind of had some stuff happen in the press box towards. I mean, it was exciting all the way around.
I'm excited to learn about these things as we go through the season. Hey, I want to talk about a player I noticed in the first half that really wasn't on my radar, but has really stepped up. Luke Johnson at linebacker.
He's looked good. Yeah, I agree. At linebacker and at center. He's had to do a lot of double duty. Ty Hillis also played a lot of center. We didn't really feature him in the first half, but he played a lot of important downs down there.
No. What do you guys think? Do you think we see Luke back, or do you think Gage kind of stays at the helm right now? What do you guys think?
If it was me, and I'll just speak to what I would do as the coach, if it was me, I would sit him as long as I could. So if that meant this game, we could get away with going the rest of the game with Gage, which I think has done a good job in the first half in limited reps, I would ride Gage. If it gets to where it's a super tight game and we have to go back to the quarterback that's had more meaningful snaps, at least through the 2 preseason scrimmages, I'd probably go back to Linville, but I would try and do that as a last resort.
I'm with you. You got to go with Gage and give Linville a rest and hope he recovers quickly.
And the other thing we don't know is, maybe he comes back after halftime. And
he is on the field right now.
Yeah. So here we go. Wolves will kick off. Again, leading 22-6, able to punch that last touchdown in with 1 second to go in the first half. Now, I don't see – are you sure Linville's out there? I did not see him out there. Do you see him out there, Chad? I think he's on the sideline.
I have not located him yet.
I will be surprised if he's out there, but I don't see him on the sideline either, though.
Who's that?
Luke.
Linville.
He was out there in the bunch, I thought.
Are you sure? I did not see him.
Maybe I mistakenly took the 8
I think
for
you
a
saw
6.
8 and 6, because I did see Ty out there, Barnett, which is 8. Yeah, I don't
he
see
is
him
not out there, so my apologies.
And I also don't see him on the sideline, so I don't know if I don't know where he's at. So Pullen's going to kick off here. Good kick that time by Pullen. Let's see if it stays inbounds.
Oh, they're going to
field
it.
About the 15-yard line. They're going to field it. Nice job that time of keeping containment by Wyatt Fielding.
22.
Forced them back inside where there was a host of defenders. Looks like Rance Digby in on that tackle. Also number 15 for the Wolves, which that is Gabe Gaddis. Again, Gabe has played some meaningful minutes. Made a couple plays defensively. So Pauls Valley's first possession of the second half at their own 33-yard line.
Don't let him get the edge. There we go.
Again, defensively, back at that deep safety now, where you usually see Linville. You got Carter back there, and then also in the defensive backfield was number 5, which number 5 is Gage Kopenberger, also having to play some defense here. And again, I know they were a little banged up defensively in the secondary anyway, not having Trey Melton available this evening. So again, having to play some extra minutes this evening with the injury to Linville.
And we got Dax out here at corner.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I expected to see him at corner some. Just in talking to the coaches, they said he's looked good. Again, he's a kid that's built for high school already, although he's a 9th grader.
Yep.
He's a tough kid. Can take a hit. Again, I get to watch him a lot as quarterback for that junior high team. So
got the speed, can cover.
And again, I think part of that, having to reshuffle that secondary again, it kind of forces their hand. I don't know that they would want him as in that group if they didn't have to play him.
Right.
But again, with Melton out and now Linville too, that's 2 guys out of that defensive secondary. Let's see what we got here. Penalty here. Penalty is going to be on.
Looked like a false start by Pauls Valley.
I couldn't tell if it was them or if we went.
Oh, they waved it off.
Waved it off. So okay. Bring up a 2nd and 8 still from the 36-yard line.
Can we please have someone from the Wolf Boosters come to the press box? Thank you.
Hand off to number 12 again. 12 had a pretty good second quarter. Kind of didn't do a whole lot the first quarter, but he kind of broke out there in the second. Looks like they're going to keep riding that train. It's going to bring a short, couple-yard gain there. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6 or 7. Again, Wolves lead 22-6, 10:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun look this time again by Pauls Valley. He's going to put the ball in the air. Caught
nice.
Short. Good job
play
that
by
time, Seth Knapp. Limits the guy in front of him. It's going to be short of the 4th down. Or excuse me, it's going to be a 4th down, short of the 1st down. Let's see, it's going to be about, let's see where they mark it. I'd say about 3 yards short of the marker. punt team, it looks like, is going to come onto the field for them. So it's going to mark it 4th and 2. Again, they're on their side of the field at about the 42-yard line, 43-yard line.
Is this that heavy set they went with earlier when they?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
I think they're going to try to punch it.
They are going to. It looks like they are going to go for it. That heavy set again. So 4th and 2 here. Wolves are going to load up, see if they can stop it. Same look.
Got him in the backfield.
Pressure in the backfield. Oh, I'll tell you what.
He
got past. They had an opportunity to get him. Kind of snuck out of it, and it's going to be a first down. But the Wolves had a shot at him. So 1st and 10 for Pauls Valley now at the 45-yard line. Again, still on their own side of the field there.
1st and 10 for the 45.
Wing T look this time. They're going to throw the ball out to the little swing pass, and again, that was a good negative yardage play right there by the offense, or excuse me, by the defense. Looks like we're getting some
little chirping,
some agitation on the field there. Team had to each kind of pull one of their own guys back. Getting a little chippy. Looks like the officials are going to call everybody in here and try and get control of the game again. It hasn't just been super chippy for most of the game, but there's been a couple things here and there.
I like to see the fact that the ref has taken it. We didn't get a flag on anybody. He's taken the chance to have the conversation with the players like, hey, we've had a pretty good game this far. Let's not get into that stuff now. And you want to see cooler heads prevail. They got to keep playing ball, but they got to stay with Coach Parker not happy because they're, obviously a shove and stuff from the other side, but –
Loss of 1 on that pass is going to bring up a 2nd and 11 from the 44-yard line.
2nd and 11.
So trips formation this time, and again, Pauls Valley is going to try and test that secondary because, again, a lot of new kids out there for the Wolves. Quarterback's going to go to that weak side. Rolls out of the first tackle, but a good job that time by Tyson Moss of bringing him down, and Wyatt Fielding also in on that.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. 44 should have had him. He shouldn't have spun out of that. I don't mind calling out my kid.
So 3rd and 7 now for Pauls Valley at their own 47-yard line. So 3rd and long here, or 3rd and longer. Let's see if we can really contain them here and try and get off the field here for our defense. Again, defense played a lot of snaps since that 2nd quarter. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. Intended for number 4. Oh, gets him in stride. I'll tell you what, see if Seth can catch him.
Nope.
And he can't. That's going to be a touchdown. Nice job that time of the quarterback just hitting the receiver in stride. 53-yard touchdown pass. And again, Pauls Valley closing the gap in this game. See if they're going to go for 1 or go for 2 here. Again, now 22-12. I will bet they will go for 2, but let's see what we got here.
Pauls Valley will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they are going to go for 2. Again, that makes it a 1 score and an extra point game. So if they're able to get it, or actually, no, just a touchdown alone, extra point wins game in that scenario if there's no more scoring. Timeout by Pauls Valley. So,
excuse me, ACT Roofing timeout. We'll just stay here for this one. But I don't know what happened on that coverage right there, but kind of got away from him. Seth tried to make the cut back across, but Luke is out there warming up on the sidelines a little bit.
So it looks like they have heavily taped that ankle. And again, it's one of those things. I'm sure that they were working on him there. That's why he came out a little bit later than the rest of his team. And again, I'll tell you what, he still does not look good dropping back throwing on it. Doesn't look like he put a lot of pressure on it. So it's one of those things that if you can avoid playing him, that's the way I think you need to go. I don't know that you can, but
yeah, I don't know what the coaches are thinking yet, but man, he looks like he's struggling on that step back.
Yeah, hard to put any pressure on that foot.
On that plant foot to make that throw. I mean, you got to have that. And
it's all arm right now.
You know that one that. The couple that he kind of airmailed there at the end of the second, you could tell it was an injury where he couldn't put that plant foot and follow through. Paul's Valley going to go for 2. Quarterback's going to make the first guy miss, see if they can keep him out, and they're going to. So it is no good. With 8:06 to go in the third quarter, Wolves now lead 22-12. And again, you do have a third quarterback that may see some snaps too, which is Seth Knapp.
Yeah.
Again, another kid that we talked about. Gage has kind of taken that backup role, and he's done a good job. But Seth's another kid that you can see at that position.
And I'm not going to say this is the reason, but one of the things you got to think about is Seth did have some injuries there at this last season. Got beat up. He's such an integral part of in his other positions. You don't know that you really want to risk him getting hurt at a quarterback spot and give up that other position that he's so meaningful at. So Coach Parker down there having a conversation with Luke, trying to figure out, hey, can you go?
Yeah.
So
he's got his helmet on, so we know what that kid thinks. He thinks he can go.
Kid wants to go.
Yeah.
And you can't blame him for that.
And again, if it was me as the coach, I'd sit him unless I had to.
I'm probably with you guys. I wouldn't risk it because we need him in later games.
Yep, agree. Next week would be a good time to have him available.
For sure. Yeah, having Sulphur here at home.
Little Murray County Bedlam coming up a week from today. So Paul's Valley to kick off here, trailing 22-12. Directional kick fielded by Wyatt Fielding. Looked like he was trying to fair catch it, but again, got hit. But
he took a knee.
He did take a knee.
And then he took a hit.
Then he took a hit at the end of it. I think I would have thrown the flag on that one, but again, I understand. Again, I think it was obvious he was down.
Coach Owens highly upset with that one.
Yeah.
Clearly on the ground with his knee on the ground and just gets smacked. So
Davis's first possession of the second half. And again, we got to get back to it. It does look like Linville's going to come back in right now. So I was wrong on that. Maybe they feel like they want him, to get these snaps. And I can completely understand that. Again, it is his first year starting for the high school. So again, I can understand why snaps are important. Again, and if they can limit the hits he takes or him running, I think it's a good play. Okay, so number 8 that time, Ty Barnett with carry, picks up about 3 or 4.
Well, let's give him 5.
I like 5 better anyway. It's a good
yeah,
one,
for
right?
sure.
Out to the 34.
Out to the 34-yard line now. It'll be a 2nd and 5. Started at their own 29-yard line, so.
I like the run plays.
Yeah.
You're keeping.
Well,
Luke safe.
you kind of got to do that now.
And you're trying to run clock too. So
this is starting to look like the game last year against Pauls Valley.
Yep.
Where we just took the ball and just 3,
like
4,
I said,
5 yards.
28-14 or right in that general ballpark last year. So Rawls this time is going to carry. Not a lot up front that time.
30.
Maybe a couple.
To the 36-yard line, a gain of 2.
So Danny Rawls and I were talking earlier, and he said they got a bet how many times I'm going to call Brendan Lane, and I think I've done a pretty good job.
I don't think you've done it yet.
Yeah,
I don't think you've done it yet. So
now on the season, you got a better chance of me doing it a whole lot of times.
Yeah.
But as of tonight, at least, we've done our best to make sure Brendan knows we know who Brendan is.
Yep.
Bring up a 3rd and 3 here. Again, I'd like to see us kind of control the clock here and go. Pick this 3rd down up. It's going to go back underneath this time to Ty Barnett. That's going to be short. We got a late flag. We'll see what we're going to get here. Threw it on the outside, so I think that it is either a targeting or a face mask, but it could be in the hold line.
Looked like he tried to take his helmet off.
Yeah. Well, maybe sometimes your chin strap doesn't work, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
So that's going to give him a 1st down. Good job by Ty that time. I didn't think he was going to pick it up, and he was a little bit short, but he kind of spun out of that where the guy had to grab hold of his face mask. So
it's just a 5-yard variety face mask, too.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolves now at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 42.
3D Eidelman's going to split out wide. Handoff's going to go to Lane
Good run.
Brendan Rawls. Did you hear that? I almost called him Lane Rawls.
Yeah,
I
you
held
almost
off,
did
though.
it.
I got it. Again, somebody got their helmet knocked off there.
Yeah, number 9. He's going to have to leave the field for a play, I believe.
Good news was his head wasn't in his helmet when it came off. 6-12 in the third quarter. Wolves leading 22-12.
All right, this is the time you throw it if you're going to throw it because number 9's their starting cornerback over here.
Okay, let's see what we got. So again, I don't know that I trust Luke at this point. Not that he couldn't complete it. It's just you can't plan. It's really hard to be accurate when you can't plan to do it.
Take a shot.
2nd 3. This might be the time you see it. So again, Braxton Griffin. Handoff's going to go underneath to Jackson Bonner, and again, he's going to pick up the first.
They're going to call him short.
Oh, they are going to call him. Okay.
Wow.
Boy, it's I'll tell you, he's right at the stick. Territory's going to be a 3rd down and 1.
Where this guy's standing is not where that guy's standing.
No, it's two different spots, but line judge, I guess, is a little bit further back. So bring up a 3rd and 1 from the 49-yard line now for the Wolves. Again, Wolves leading 22-12, 5:21 to go in the third quarter.
3rd and 1.
See, it looks like we got Pauls Valley to jump there. It looks like they were able to get back without making contact. So Rawls is going to keep the carry, and he's just going to power his way there. Again, Brendan did a good job staying, keeping his pad level low, getting behind those pads and driving, which, again, young tailbacks, that's usually the thing that's most difficult for them to do is to learn to keep their pad level low, get behind their pads, and power through people. 1st and 10 for the Wolves now at the Pauls Valley side of the field at the 45-yard line. Again, Wolves have done a good job of just kind of controlling the clock here, running a little power football, not having to trying to do anything too special.
1st and 10
Jackson Bonner back into motion. He's going to split out wide. Handoff's going to go back underneath to Barnett. Barnett is going to be gain of about maybe 2 or 3.
Good job to pick up yardage there because it looked like
that was actually D3 D Eidelman right there.
D3 D Eidelman. That's D3 material to pick up yardage there.
Yeah. He got hit almost immediately, so got to do a little bit better job blocking on the edge there. We didn't quite seal that guy the way we needed to. Ball at about the 43, 44-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and about 8 or 9.
2nd and 8. From the 43.
Again, Bonner, Eidelman, and Rawls in the backfield. Linville at quarterback. In the shotgun. Handoff's going to go to Rawls, and again, that time there's a pretty good lead block for him out there on the edge. Pick up about 3, I would say. Let's see where they mark it, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5. Ball at the 40-yard line now. Again, I would think if we don't pick up a first down, I think I may go for it myself.
At this end of the field, I'm probably going to at least think about it for sure.
Especially if I can get 2-3 yards on this carry.
Yep.
Carry, I think that's it. Again, we're going to motion into a double tight wishbone look this time. Handoff's going to go to Bonner. We got a flag in the middle of the line, which I think is going to be a hold. So it's going to be short of the first down anyway, but it looks like this one may have some penalty yardage added on.
Yep, they're going to back the Wolves up.
So you got a couple different kids coming in now for the Wolves. You got Dakota Carter and Ty Barnett back in. The double tight end is going to come out. Wyatt's going to go to the sideline along with Jackson Bonner. So kind of expect us to kind of put it in the air here. It's going to be a third and fairly long. Looks like 3rd and about 12. Ball brought back to about the 47-yard line.
Remains 3rd down. Now 3rd
so
and
3rd
12.
and 13, 3rd and 12, right in that ballpark. Pistol look this time. Linville's going to drop back to pass. Ball's in the air. He's got a guy open.
Yeah!
Dakota Carter on the bus there. Touchdown just like that. And again, you know, I said I'd be hesitant to let Luke throw. Maybe I need to let him throw some more, right? Nice touch on that ball. Good deep throw.
Yeah, and Dakota had the speed to go get it.
They just kind of lost him out there. I don't know what happened to coverage. Just kind of lost sight of his guy.
That's kind of the point of the offense. You know, we sent D out there in motion so many times, and then they lost track.
Yep.
They didn't see that receiver.
That's the thing with all the motion. It's meant to confuse the defense, and it did there.
Yeah.
So Pullen lines up to kick the extra point. Wolves now leading 28-12 with the extra point attempt to come. 2:49 to go in the third quarter.
Holding on the extra point, number 2, Seth Knapp. Attempting the extra point, number 13, Levi Pullen.
So let's see if Pullen can get this one. He missed that first one, but I think he's going to make up for it now. Ooh,
I think it's good, right?
It is good. Boy,
yes. Yeah. Hey, you just got to make that one.
Hey, it kind of was playing ice cream truck music on the way up there. I don't know if you guys saw it was going,
but it
kind of wobbling. It made it, though. That's the important.
It made it.
I don't care what it looks like as long as it goes through those uprights.
As long as it goes through, that's all
Good
that matters.
Good job, Levi Pullen, making up for that miss earlier, knocking that one through. So, again, Wolves now leading 29-12 with 2:49 to go in the third quarter. That play, and again, that was a pretty good drive by the Wolves. That started all the way back their own 29-yard line. So nice time driving the ball there. About an 11 or 12 play drive that time by the Wolves. Again, just kind of controlled the clock. And then obviously the big play there is the long touchdown pass from Luke Linville to Dakota Carter.
Yeah, good pass. He was wide open. So it was. I think they had keyed so much that Luke wasn't going to be throwing the ball because he can't plant the foot.
I think they were just loading up against the run.
Yeah. Yep. And kudos, coaches probably saw that and said, "Hey, Dakota, we want you to get behind him. Luke, just throw it up."
And it looked like I didn't see anything special about the pass route. It looked like it was just straight post.
Yeah, just get down the field and look up because the ball's going to be there.
And it wasn't. Good job by Linville there, even with the hurt ankle, delivering a strike, again, on a ball that carried in the air for a while. I mean, it wasn't a short.
It wasn't a little
It wasn't
pass.
a bubble screen.
No, it's not. He put the ball 15, 20 yards down the field to a wide open Dakota Carter, so kudos to him. We get ready for a ACT roofing kickoff. Again, thank you to our sponsors who help us do what we do here.
Okay, Pullen's kick is going to be fielded about let's see what we got here. Flags down there.
Offside.
Offsides
on the Wolves.
So if I'm going to say one thing, obviously we want to see Luke get healthy and keep that. You don't typically see the coach talking to the other team. Coach Parker walking alongside number 13 there, having a little conversation with him. But that was not something you see every day. But the one thing I will say tonight is hearing this second half of the second quarter, into this third quarter, I think we've seen some mental things.
Yeah.
That could be first game jitters, things like that. But I think those will get better. I can almost guarantee you they are going to be speaking about them tomorrow during film.
Oh, there's no doubt they are.
Yeah, so.
9 Fabella.
Again, I've liked. I will say this: I've liked a lot of the offensive series that Coach Owens has called. He's the motion. I like where it's keeping I like the plays that we're running out of the motion. I like the way we look out of that pistol flex bone look, which we've ran a lot of today. But I've also really liked seeing us line up in the wishbone and just run at people. It's kind of a little bit of new, a little bit of old, kind of a mix there. It's been
a little hybrid style offense.
So Pullen will kick again, this time from the 35-yard line.
Good
kick. Yeah, it's going to hit about the same spot, about the 25-yard line. They're going to return it here. Got a little bit of a lane.
Well, he's still up.
Be brought down at about the 42-yard line.
30.
Somebody got a hold of a leg is all I saw there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but because they thought they were going to sneak out of that play, but they definitely had a hold of that guy's leg.
A return of 16 yards.
16-yard return there by Pauls Valley. Again, I'd like to see the defense step back up here.
Yeah, definitely.
Second quarter, start of the third quarter here, Pauls Valley's kind of had their way a little bit offensively on us here. So
yeah, I don't want to get into shootout games. I want to see our defense go back to the way we played the first half.
And I think they're going to be throwing. I think they had some success. I think they're going to try it a few more times.
So defensively, you got Kopenberger and you have Dakota Carter lined up. Again, they were running that power sweep again. False start on the offense. It's going to bring them back 5 more yards. So it's going to be a 1st and 15 at about the 36-yard line here.
Illegal procedure against Pauls Valley.
So illegal procedure penalty against Pauls Valley. It's going to spot it at between the 36 and the 37. Wolves leading 29-12.
Remains first down, 1st and 15.
Twin receivers to each side for Pauls Valley. Quarterback in the shotgun formation with a split tailback to his side. He's going to throw back, run a little bubble screen on that backside. He's got some room to run. Hey, nice recovery that time by 33 Rance Digby. Again, looked like they kind of had that tunnel screen set up. Digby kind of sniffed it out there, made a nice play, nice tackle in the open field.
Looks like we got somebody cramping up.
I don't
Mason
think,
Tomlinson.
I don't think that's a cramp, guys.
So let's see.
Okay, maybe it is.
Grabbing.
Okay, it is because
yeah.
He was not moving his other foot.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, I really don't want to.
And you know what? It's still, I think it's 81 degrees out here still. It's
pretty
still
hot.
Yeah.
It is way cooler than it was, but it is still
sure.
hot.
Well, conditioning going to come into play in this last quarter, last few minutes of the third.
You know, usually it's hotter on the field than in the press box, but I think we might have it reversed this time.
I don't know
lost
so much.
5 pounds today.
I don't know so much about now, but when we got here,
yeah,
man,
it was pretty miserable.
Yeah, it was insane in this.
So all I know is when they get that new AC, I hope we get the new switch before the next home game. So they're going to help Mason over to the sideline, work on him a little bit. Again, I think it is the way he was grabbing his leg. It looked like back of his leg.
Looks
so
like he's cramped up on both sides now. And he's been in there for a lot of.
One leg cramp is bad. When you get 2 leg cramps, it makes it very difficult to walk.
I see him breaking out. Mav called it the Cramp X.
Yeah.
Mav said
I don't know what Cramp X is.
It's a drink.
Yeah.
And Mav said it's the worst tasting thing on the face of the planet. I watched the kid at the junior high game last night chug one, and immediately you saw that face. It's just like I bet it's gonna come right back up.
That's when you try and walk the cramp off. It's so bad, right?
Yeah, it was. I felt disgust in my stomach just watching the kid drink it. So, man, I remember the good old days of just the mustard bottles or the pickle juice or things like that. But
well, that's my go-to, pickle juice. If I get a cramp.
1st and 10 now on our side of the field, guys, for Pauls Valley. 2:25 to go. The ball's going to be spotted at the Davis 45-yard line now. Little jet sweep over on the edge. Good time that time by the defense. 14, Tyson Moss in on the tackle.
Number 9, Favela on the carry.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 now from the 39-yard, or excuse me, the 40, is that 42-yard line?
To the 41, gain of 4.
2nd and 6 after that 4-yard gain.
From the 41.
Trips formation this time for Pauls Valley. Well, I'll tell you what, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, they're going to have to call that hold. That guy got mugged out on the edge.
He was dragging him to the sideline. So,
and I think if he would have let go about a second before he did, I think he'd have got away with it.
I don't think he was going to call it until, it was just.
They made it obvious there at the end. And again, they are discussing it, so maybe they won't call it. We'll see. But to me, it looked like a pretty obvious hold on the edge.
There is a flag down.
Mason's up, walking on the sideline now.
That's good. That's good.
It looked like the Cramp X. Is that what you called it?
It was called Cramp X. Yeah, it does work if you can get it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Let's see what they're going to call here.
I don't know what they're still talking about. Face mask.
Face mask defense.
Face mask.
Oh, they're calling offsetting
come
penalties. So they call the face mask on the defense,
penalties.
and then they're calling a holding on the offense. So offsetting penalties. So let's redo it, right?
Wow. Again, apologies. We are partial.
Well, I didn't see who they called the face mask either on. So
I don't know who
in
they called
fairness to them, I don't. Maybe it did happen. I just didn't see it. I did see the hold.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't miss that. I think the whole stadium saw that.
I thought he was going to help him into the visiting section there for a little bit. But second and 6 now from the 41-yard line. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass.
Oh, he dropped it.
Just dropped the ball there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Heads up, gentlemen. Cheerleaders throwing the red hots. We have had some come flying into the window.
Wow.
That's actually why we put Chad over here in the open window.
That's a good choice.
But, yeah.
Hey, Colton Horton's in the game at nose guard.
So, again, one of the good things that we've seen this game is there's been a lot of kids that have played outside of just that starting. We've really kind of built some depth today, which is something we needed, so that's great. 3rd and 6. Little quick hitch out on the edge. Let's see if we can get it.
Got him.
They're going to bring him short of the first down, but I would bet they're going to go for it here. They're going to mark him about 2 yards short. It's going to bring up a 4th and, about 4th and 4.
Yeah.
Gain of 2 on that. 4th and 4 from the, let's see, that's about the 38 maybe?
Yeah.
Brings up 4th down.
Good opportunity here for the Wolves to get off the field if they can get a stop.
And 4 from the 39.
Again, they're going to run that overload set again where you got a trips formation to the side.
I think they're coming back to the wide side of the field.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Up, just a designated quarterback keep. Oh, they had an opportunity to catch him, but the quarterback kind of falls forward and is going to pick up that first down. Didn't get it by much, but able to pick up the first down for Pauls Valley. So first down there for Pauls Valley at the Davis 34-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards. First down for Pauls Valley.
So Pauls Valley, since that second quarter, done a good job offensively moving the ball on the Wolves.
Yeah.
Little jet sweep this time to number 2 out on the edge. Ooh, makes that first guy miss. Number 2 that time.
Seth made a good.
Seth Knapp coming in to make that play. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So going into the fourth, Wolves now lead 29-12 with 12 minutes to go in the ball game.
Again, Pauls Valley's moving the ball. Going to have to see the defense kind of go back to that first quarter defense that we've seen. But now the clock is working in our favor.
Yep.
Clock's still running, getting down to about 12 minutes to go. So we are going to have to we're actually going to take a quick break for just a second. And we'll be right back for the start of this fourth quarter.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready to start the fourth quarter.
Wolves leading 29-12.
Need defense to step up right here.
Pauls Valley threatening at the Wolves' 23-yard line. Handoff's going to go to 12. Good job that time by the defense, bringing him down. It's going to be a loss on that play.
They gave him a yard?
Boy, I thought that was a loss.
I did too.
I know they pushed him back, but they obviously hit him past the line of scrimmage initially. So again, trips formation to one side. They're going to put number 4 into motion. Quarterback's just going to keep this time. Oh, he's got some room to run.
3, Perry. To the 11-yard line.
It's going to get down to the 11-yard line. So again, first and goal at the 11 for Pauls Valley.
It's another first down for Pauls Valley.
This game's getting a little too close for comfort, boys.
It is, but again, like I said, clock is working in our favor right now. Up 17 points, in the fourth quarter.
That's 2 scores. 3-score game, actually. They can't get there in 2 scores.
No, they cannot. Nope.
Quarterback's going to keep here. Going to be brought down at about the 1-yard line.
Number 3, Perry.
We're fixing to see that power set again.
I think it looks like they're bringing the big guys in. So I got a feeling you're going to see it at the 1. So again, 10-10 to go in the ball game. Wolves leading 29-12. Very similar game as last year.
Yeah,
as far as the scoring and the way it's
the way it's gone and everything.
So here you go. Here's that heavy set again. Basically 4 guys all on the same line. Quarterback's going to cut back in, and he gets in. That's a touchdown. So 9:52 to go. Wolves now leading 29-18. Looks like they're going to line up to kick the extra point, make it a 10-point game.
Holding on the extra point attempt, number 5.
Looks like maybe some confusion on the Pauls Valley.
Yeah, and Pauls Valley coach was really upset during the last extra point try they had.
Low, boy, I'll tell you what, that was a low snap, and he just hammered that ball through the upright. Nice kick. Kick is good, and with that, it's now 29-19, 9:52 to go in the ball game. Wolves still leading.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break right here. We'll be back for the rest of the
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options, and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the Brad takes off and I lose my mind. ACT Roofing kickoff. Brad is actually on his way out the door to go get ready for the homecoming dance. Pauls Valley, number 8, lined up to kick off. Oh no, ball gets away. Pauls Valley may have just dove on it. Try to see who they're going to say has the ball. They are going to say Pauls Valley's ball.
Pauls Valley recovers.
So Pauls Valley will start with the ball. Right at the 30-yard line, Davis 30-yard line?
Yep.
It's be 1st and 10 from the Davis 30-yard line.
kind of bounced off of a couple of Davis guys before it just got loose. $9:47 to go in the game.
First and 10 at the Davis 28-yard line.
Takes off up the middle.
Oh, good hit.
Big hit. Big flag there. So we'll see if that one comes back.
I think that one's coming back. I think we got a hold.
A gain of 8 yards, but there is a flag down on the play.
Let's see what they're going to call. Holding against the Panthers.
It's going to back him up to
10-yard penalty from the spot.
so 35 yard line. Make it 1st and 15. No, actually more like 17. Sorry. 9:40.
Now 1st and 17.
Number 3 lining up with the shotgun. Drops back to throw the ball. Hits number 4 across the middle. Does get a complete pass down to just shy of the first down.
That was that exact same route they ran on that touchdown earlier.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 1.
Gain of 16 yards. 2nd and 1.
Defense needs to step up here.
Yeah, this is where they got to show how tough they are. Late in this game, up 10. Quarterback lined up. Going to roll out to the right. Just keep it. You got to be. Oh,
yeah, there's another hold.
Going to be a big holding there.
On the carry, but there is a flag down on the play. A gain to the 16-yard line.
So all these things are doing is eating clock. And that's good for us right
absolutely.
now.
Looks like 8. I can't tell if that's 8:44. Okay, 44:49 there on the clock. It's going to back him up. Trying to see where exactly they're going to mark him. Going to put it back to pretty close to the original line of scrimmage. Second and 11, really.
Our friend, the clock is running once again.
Going to hand off. No, he does. He does make the pass.
Oh.
It's going to be pass interference, I think.
Yeah, I believe. It's a lot of penalties these last few years.
A lot more laundry on the field in the second half for sure.
I think it's just a sign they're getting tired.
Yeah, the first game, getting worn out, making mental mistakes. They're walking.
Going back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, where are they going? Makes a little more sense now. That's going to put Pauls Valley with a first. First and 10, about the 14.
14, yeah.
First and 10, Pauls Valley.
Quarterback takes the snap. Going to keep it up the middle. He is brought down. I'm a fan of that clock running, Chad.
Absolutely. Picks
up 2 or 3. Be second and they're going to give him 4, so it'll be 2nd and 6. 8 minutes to go in the game.
And we need to watch that little slant pass, number 4.
Yep. Does give it to the back. He cuts back up the middle. He is tackled as he makes that cut back up the middle. Does pick up a couple, makes 3rd and 3. 7:30 to go in the game.
3rd and 3 from the 7.
7-yard line. Quarterback keeper. Near side. Tries to cut back up. I think he's going to get the first down.
Inside the 5-yard line.
Just barely going to get that first down. Oh, no, they're going to back. Yeah, they're going to give him the first down. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers. From the 4-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards and a first down for Pauls Valley. 1st and goal at the 4.
Takes a snap, gives it a back. Might pick up a couple. I'm going to mark him down. It looks like about the 1-yard line.
Yep.
Gain of 3, 2nd and goal at the
2nd and goal from the 1. 6:30 to go. Gives it out. He's going to get in.
Touchdown, Pauls Valley.
So that does make the score 29-25.
With a 1-yard touchdown run. In the ballgame. Coming on the extra point attempt, number 5, Gonzalez. Attempting the extra point, number 8, Amaya.
I already added the school. Oh, have it go up by itself.
Kick is up. Looks good to here. Yep. So it does make 29-26. 6:23 to go in the game.
We need to field the kick.
Yeah, field the kick and then long methodical drive.
Yeah.
Use every bit of those seconds on that play clock.
Ground and pound.
Yes. 100%.
I will say the boys are making it a little bit close for my comfort level, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a tough physical game, though.
We get ready for the ACT roofing kickoff. What do you think, Brad? I'm so used to Brad being on here. What do you think, Chad? Do you think they kick it deep, or do you think they pull another onside right here?
You got to put the hands team out there just in case. And that looks like what we're doing. I see some new people out there. I just see some receivers up on the front here. So
yep.
I think we're putting the hands team out. We're gonna make sure we can field this, and then begin to use the ground and pound to slowly chew up what's left of that clock.
Kicking out from Pauls Valley, number 8, Amaya, Bonner, Garrison, and Carter all beat.
Another rolling kick.
There you go.
He just falls on the ground. It's a good job.
Braxton Griffin.
Braxton Griffin.
You hear the fans getting into it, trying to get behind these boys, motivate them right here late in this game, get them to the victory.
6 minutes, 21 seconds. We need to be using the
every bit of the 25 seconds.
Every
play.
Because I don't think they can stop us if we're running it.
First and 10 Wolves at the 47.
They do get through right there.
Number 30,
Brendan Rawls on the carry. No gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 from the 47.
Takes a snap. Hand off.
Nice run.
Good
Nice
carry
run.
there.
Number 30,
Brendan Rawls on the carry again. Picks up 5.
Brings up a manageable.
Yeah, third and 5. I'm okay with that. Like to see that 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, but definitely 3rd and 5 way better. Luke lines up again.
6 yards for the 3rd and 4.
Takes a snap. Gives. He's going to pick up 4.
About a 4th and 2.
What do you think here, Chad?
4th and 2. I don't know. Yeah, I think you run the clock down. Run the clock down, call a timeout. If they don't call it first.
Pauls Valley not calling a timeout yet. Looks like they're going to call a play. You think we see the hard count here? Pontiba is going to take off. Yeah, now we're going to call a timeout. .420 left to go on the clock. Davis leads 29-26 in this homecoming season opener.
Wow, what a game.
It's a heck of a way to start the season.
Absolutely.
Lots of emotions in this game.
Well, this is going to be it.
I think Coach Parker is thinking we kick the ball, pin them deep, force them to go the whole field, but I don't know. I would have liked to see the hard count there that we've been so successful at in years past, but.
And I don't know that we don't try that. Then call a timeout.
So they're lined up to run the ball, not punt it. He's going to push forward. He's going to get it.
Yeah.
First down right there. We got a player down on the field.
It's going to be Luke Linville down on the field. Yeah, he just pushed that pile.
Yeah, and unfortunately sacrificed himself to get that first down.
Number 6, quarterback Luke Linville.
Job 6.
He's being helped off the field. I would imagine that ankle that was already bothering him.
Yeah. So here we go. 4 minutes, 14 seconds. The clock's running.
Yeah, right now is where you are using 24 of 25 seconds on that play clock.
Absolutely.
Gage Kuppenbarger back under center. Traditional wishbone. Ball does get on the ground. Gage falls on it. Right side of that happening was clock doesn't stop. So it does still keep running.
Well, Absolutely.
Clock ticking now, about 3:40 left to go.
No gain on the play.
Wolves letting it tick down to just under 3:20 before they go to take the snap. Gage.
Got to go, got to go.
Goes in motion, gets the traditional bone, makes a pitch. Ball gets on the ground. It is picked up by number 3 in the backfield. A loss.
Number 3.
I think we're having a little nerves here.
It'd be a timeout by Pauls Valley. So it'll be third and...
Oh, about 17?
Yeah, I was going to say about 17. Looks to be about 3:05 left to go in the game.
Third and 16. Number 49.
Well, what do you call it, 3rd and 17?
I think you're trying to keep the ball on the ground. Keep the clock running. Absolutely.
Make them burn another timeout if they want to stop the clock.
Yep. Wolves line up.
3rd and 16 for the 49.
There's going to be a flag there. Gage going to keep it. Does make the pitch late.
It's going to be a false start. Illegal motion, one of those two.
Number 2 set that off the pitch. Gain of 8, but there was a flag down on the play.
I don't know if I'm Pauls Valley. I don't know if I take the penalty because clock was eat up, but you're going to reset them to 3rd down if you accept the penalty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anxious to see what the Pauls Valley coach decides here. Or do you accept the result of the play? Looks like they are going to back them up maybe.
Yeah, they're going to back them up.
So it's going to be 3rd.
22? Third
Yeah,
and 21?
3rd and 22.
3rd and 20 plus.
Yeah.
Pauls Valley 45. 3rd and 21.
Going to move into the bone. Does get the handoff. Hit immediately.
Major there for Pauls Valley. Timeout down on the carry.
Pauls Valley, I think, quick to call that timeout.
No gain on the play.
So the Panthers are going to get the ball.
2-5-1. There you go.
They're going to set the clock at 2:51. Ref putting a couple seconds back on the clock. This was getting too close, man.
Yeah.
Way too close.
Pauls Valley is definitely going to get the ball back. They're going to get an opportunity. Our defense is going to have to step up and make a stop. I don't think they're going to go for the block. I think
no, you can hear the fans chanting across the way, block that kick. I think they're willing to accept it, just receive it, and give a chance to go win the ball game. Good punt there.
Get it. All right, here we go. 2 minutes, 43 seconds.
Defense has got to step up right here.
2:43 left in the ball game.
Come on, defense.
I would imagine a lot of that read option style running that we've seen the last couple series, and then
I'd look for number 4.
Number 4, that little slant.
Little slant. Yeah, here it comes right here.
They're good.
Dalton Heffley made the stop.
Gonna be 1st and 10. About the 42.
Clock's rolling. I think they're going to run the same play over here on this side.
First and 10, Pauls Valley from the 42.
I don't know what they're talking about. Having a little discussion over here. We're going to adjust our clock a little bit. 2:22 left to go in the game.
Are they wondering if he went out of bounds and the clock should have stopped?
I don't know. Now we're going to walk over here and have a conversation.
2:35.
2:35, I think is what they're saying.
2:35.
So they're actually going to add more time back on the clock.
First and 10 for the 42.
Deep pass. It's going to go incomplete.
Dalton Heffley had good position.
Good position on it. Almost kind of slowed up himself to stop. You know, defender was going to have to go through him to get the ball.
I thought we might see an offensive pass interference there if he ran through him to get it.
Second and 10 for the 42.
All right, they line up. Shotgun. Oh, they had number 9 was in motion.
They're going to back him up.
Be a false start.
Should be 2nd and 15.
Illegal procedure against Pauls Valley.
Love whoever's playing the truck horn out there.
Yeah. Always good to see him back him up.
Davis is going to take a timeout real here.
2 minutes, 28 seconds left.
2:28. I feel bad for Brad. Brad had to scoot.
Yeah.
Doing the school a great service tonight. He's DJing the homecoming dance.
Yeah, how long is that dance going to be?
You know, it's scheduled for immediately after the game till midnight ish.
Ish. Yeah, I think the ish is going to be important because we may be only looking at an hour.
We may not be there very long. So we'll have to see. But big fundraiser for the esports program, esports boosters program.
Yep.
Shout out to all those people. Chad, you are one of those people.
As are you, Bobby.
Yeah. And so we, a lot of people over there putting in effort already to get ready for the kids to show up.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a good time, especially if we come out here with a win.
Yeah, definitely need the defense to pick it up. It'll put a little pep in the party.
Yeah.
If we walk out of here with a win.
Here we go. Second, and that looks like maybe 16.
Yeah, I was going to say 15. They're going to call it 15. Long 15. don't know what we're.
Oh, headlights on the car around the corner there.
I don't.
It's way down here in the corner.
I mean, are they really talking about headlights way over there?
It's got to be. I mean, it's back behind the dumpster. Well, that'll take the momentum away from them, maybe.
Headlights that are on north end of the stadium, they want your headlights off. Turn your headlights off, please.
I think they're one on this side still hasn't.
They're still on.
I don't know who it is out there.
No, there's multiple people going over there trying to get them to turn them off.
Somebody jumping in the car at the moment.
Yeah.
Jumped in the car but have not turned their headlights off.
Now they're blinking them. I think they're trying to figure out how to turn the headlights off.
Just turn the car off.
Yeah.
Turn the car off, open the door.
I can see the internal light on. Oh, they're just going to back up and leave.
Yeah, they're just going to go ahead and leave. All right. We don't know how to turn the car lights off, so we're just going to go ahead and exit the premises, please.
Yeah. Hey, it solves the problem, right?
I think the entire Davis stands and Pauls Valley stands are asking that person to politely back out.
Yeah. And they're driving away. I don't think they'll stop the game for the taillights, though.
We get ready here. Quarterback rolling this side. Going to throw it. Finds a man.
Oh, he dropped it.
Pass.
All right, 3rd and 15.
3rd and 15. I like the 3rd and 15. I wish the clock was still running, but
Come on, Third and 15 from the 37.
ball snap. He's looking to throw. Trying to get away. Dumps it across the middle.
No, he was down. His knee was down.
They're going to call him down right there. Clock will continue to run. It'll be about 4th and 4.
We got to find number 4 in the secondary.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where they've gone almost every pass play. Ball get ready to snap. Ticking under 2 minutes. Drops back. Looks to throw.
Oh, he caught it.
It is a catch. Kudos to that kid for hanging on to the ball.
Yeah, and cramp. Got another cramp. Luke Johnson cramping up.
At the Willows 40-yard line. Gain of 13 yards on the completion.
I hate to admit, but that was a heck of a catch.
You gotta give it to that kid. He caught the ball and held on to it through the hit.
Well, he looked like he was bobbling, and I thought when he got contact he was going to drop it, but he held on to it.
Luke Johnson.
Pauls Valley lining up about the 40-yard line. Takes a snap, looks to throw. Incomplete pass. Be 2nd and 10. About 1:40 left on the clock.
Yep.
Second and 10 from the 40.
Out again. We just need to find number
Yeah,
4 out here.
That's been their most consistent receiver. Caught the ball well in traffic, doesn't matter.
Come off about 3 yards and slant to the middle.
Number 3 dropping back, slings it right there across the middle. Does get hit, taken down. He's going to pick up about 5, 6. Clock will continue to run.
To the 33, gain of 7.
Here we go.
Rolling out.
Number 4 on the slant again.
He's going to pick up the first down.
Oh, they gave him the catch. Clock is still running.
Pass is complete to 4 Prince at the 25.
We're down just over a minute to go. Pauls Valley threatening.
And first down.
1st and 10 from the 25.
First and 10 for the 25.
Drops back, looking deep.
No.
They're going to throw a flag deep in the end zone. I would imagine it's going to be pass interference against the Wolves. 50 seconds to go.
That's going to put them down there.
It'll be a timeout, Wolves.
1st and goal situation, I believe.
Yep.
Timeout, Wolves.
Well, the second half has been totally different than the first half of football. Our defense has really struggled to stop Pauls Valley this half.
Yep. They came out on fire in that first quarter, penetrated well, put pressure on the quarterback. He really didn't have time to throw the ball.
No.
And now he's being quicker with the ball, getting it out, getting it to a receiver. But we're not getting near the pressure that we were that first quarter.
No, and they found something that works. That's the first real deep pass they've thrown. The others have been the little slant to the guys inside, with a little hitch route, and so our defense is going to have to get in there and make a stop.
1st and 10 at the Wolves' 12-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 12, according to the voice of the Wolves down there.
Yep. Trips on one side, single receiver over here. I think they're going to isolate number 9.
Throws it up.
That's exactly what they did.
He did catch it in the end zone.
45 seconds on the clock.
45 seconds left on the clock. Panthers take the lead 32-29.
Seconds left in the ballgame.
Pauls Valley lining up for the kick.
Amaya, holding by Gonzalez.
There goes the kick. It is up. Looks good from here.
Yep,
it is good. 33-29. 45 ticks on the clock.
It's possible. Definitely a big momentum swing right now, but you know
Absolutely.
What? If I'm Pauls Valley, I got to kick it deep.
You would think so. You're only giving him 45 seconds. Davis is starting quarterback. still on the sidelines.
In fact, he doesn't even have his helmet.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know that they're probably thinking he's not coming back in the game. They're going to kick it deep and force the sophomore quarterback to try to beat him.
Number 9, Jackson Bonner. Deep man for the Wolves. Number 1, Dakota Carter.
I'd love to see Dakota Carter just take one to the house right here. On me. Start running it on me, okay? Paul's lining up for the kid. Does kick it, well, a little more like a squib kick. We just have to follow on it there.
We're going to have it at the 30-yard line. We're going to have to go 70 yards in 45 seconds. Luke's going to come back out on the field.
Little fist bump from Gage there.
Yep.
First and 10 at the 30.
Gonna have to see some wizardry from Koto. Play calls coming out here.
Well, what do you do if you're Pauls Valley? Do you fall back and play prevent, or
no? Coach Parker's gonna walk out there and say, "No, you're not getting in this game."
Yeah. So here we go.
Sophomore quarterback Gage got to go 70 yards. Oh, pitch gets away from him. Does pick it up. He is going to be tackled for a loss, though. Big flag. He threw that about, I think the ref threw that flag about 20 yards.
Yeah.
Flag down on the play.
They're going to call, I don't, it looked like a block in the back signal against the Wolves.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Back to the original line of scrimmage and then mark it off.
You're going to mark it off. It'll be 1st and 20.
Yep.
Ish. Still not exactly sure what they called there. But it'll be 1st and 20 with 34 seconds on the clock. Clock is running now.
Let's go!
Got Seth in at quarterback, I believe.
Play called already.
At the 20.
We just wasted 11 seconds.
Seth going to roll out, going to try to chunk it deep. It is picked off. Pauls Valley just going to slide down there. Big flag there coming in. I think it's going to be after the play, though.
Yeah, 55 or 65 for Pauls Valley, making some gestures. Didn't really need to out on the field. That's disappointing.
Flags down on the play. Grinnett with the interception.
Not the way Davis wanted to open, that's for sure.
No, it did not, especially after starting out so well in the first quarter.
First half.
It's going to back Pauls Valley up. 6 seconds to go in the ball game.
They're definitely in the victory formation, so we need to look to next week.
Yeah, absolutely. You got
Sulphur here.
Sulphur here. Rivalry game.
Yep. Oh.
Pauls Valley just going to take a knee. That's going to run out the clock. And Pauls Valley is going to take the season opener here.
33-29.
Tough loss for the Wolves. You know, not the way you want to start your season, but season's not over.
No.
Still got a lot of games left to play. Got to pick your heads up. Be ready to play because you got Sulphur coming to town next week. We'll be right here on the WOLF to Hal to bring you that game. Brad will be gone,
Yep.
so it'll just be you and I, Chad, for that game.
Oh, we got this.
Yep, so we'll see you guys next week.
And again,